Morning Show.
To know where we are going, we need to know where we've been. So today, we look back at the first month of the new year of Gaming Morning Show. All in all, from New Year's Day to January 33rd, this year's shows have been pretty okay.
Alien said, I've seen Footloose. It was pretty okay. Alien's rating. It was pretty okay.
But we have a lot more to give in 2021. One moment. Let me grab my Dunkin' coffee and Dr. Squatch soap.
You might want to
When
go
you
back
need
to
coffee, you drink your Dunkin' coffee, but then afterwards you take a shower with your Dr. Squatch soap.
Does anyone have my Dr. Squatch soap? So whether we're meeting new friends
We have a fourth. Welcome Billy Thundergun to Camper's Corner.
or teaching Chad about the origin of our favorite pop stars,
Harry Styles has a birthday today.
Did you know his middle name is Clarence? Most people think he's from England. That's actually all an act. He's actually from Arkansas.
or summoning people from the depths of the internet.
If Austin Attack shows up, I'm going to actually start to wonder a little bit. If Austin just pops in.
What? Oh my god!
We get to be here all together every weekday at 6 a.m. Pacific Time on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. So grab your favorite snack. Who's up for some peanut butter and cheese sandwiches?
My wife was like, you should just put a little bit of cheese. You don't really taste the cheese. Maybe I need different cheese. Yeah, it was pretty okay.
Grab your favorite drink.
Kiki, I used to work with someone that injected vodka into oranges so they could, quote, drink at work.
And put it on a pancake. Because GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer! Gaming Morning Show is with you on a fine day. That day is this day, Tuesday, March 2nd, 2021. Thank you for being with us wherever you may be on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningshow.tv. Ryan, Mike, Sean, reunited cause we miss yesterday. Reunited cause Mike got to play. He's here right now with Sean and Ryan today. Reunited. Mike O is here to stay.
You okay?
That was great. I mean, come on, crush that.
That's like a Grammy award winning.
Look at all those cat jams in chat. So many of them.
Yeah, there's lots of them.
There's so many of them.
Let me count. Yeah, I don't see any.
No, you missed them. They're higher. Did you scroll up?
Yeah, but I'm first.
They were coming in so fast and furious that people couldn't keep up.
It broke Twitch.
That's probably it. I think the chat app is broke right now. So
Gosh,
oh, no.
Get your stuff together, Twitch.
We'll figure it out. I am Ryan, as I mentioned. We got a fun show ahead for you. 3 hours this morning on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube. We're going to do This Day in Gaming History. We have birthdays to celebrate as well. It should be a pretty good one. I'm excited about it. Gaming Morning Show, morning gaming news ahead as well. It was a fun day yesterday. Had a pretty good Monday. The Kiki Cup announcement occurred. It is going to be on Saturday, April 17th. Should be a lot of fun. The second ever Kiki Cup, which, is unprecedented. There's never been more than one before, and now we're going to have two.
No.
It's kind of crazy.
You buy
That's pretty good.
biannual thing.
That is,
Right?
yes. Right now
Oh.
it stands as a biannual thing. Should it repeat for a
right.
third time?
Triannual.
That's right, yes. And then if
Are we
there's
gonna
a
push for quarterly?
quad annual,
I don't know.
Nah, that's when you go quarterly.
oh,
Oh,
gotcha.
that's what quarterly. What's 5? Cinco-early?
No one does things in sets of five. That's not
Cinco-
allowed.
ridiculous.
Cinco-early?
Be so many days. You might as well just do it every day at that point.
Trailblazers they are.
Do you know who Alex Melton is on YouTube?
No.
Not by name.
Alex is taking up all of my time now. He does videos where he makes songs that were not written by Blink-182 sound like they were sang by Blink-182, and then make
That
songs
sounds
that were
great.
sang by Blink-182 sound like they're country songs. It's just my life now. I just
All right.
watch that
I
YouTube
love
video all the time. He's very talented. He's debuting like equipment that he gets from Fender and all these things, so things are going well for Alex. But it's really great. Did you both like
way to go, Alex.
Blink 182?
I did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you'd like
Still
Alex Melton on the old YouTube. So that's what I did last night.
I very much enjoy take off my pants and jacket.
And also you like Blink 182. Good morning, Three Dinners. Good morning, Kiki Low, for joining us in the Twitch chat. Culty Vibes is here as well. Kajito, good morning. Thank you for being here. And look, it's Maiko was officially unofficially first, so that's good. Look up Alex Melton.
Alex Trebek?
Melton. It's Alex Trebek's long lost nephew.
Gotcha.
With a whole
I
different
don't
name.
think that's how family names work.
No, the first name is the thing that's passed down. Imagine how many Johns we'd have.
I'd really like to see Alex Trebek in like a Blink 182 band. I know he's dead and all, but
That'd make it even that much more impressive.
He's actually
Yeah.
in the next life jamming out with Travis Barker right now. So,
but I don't think
sorry, Travis.
Barker
It's just-
I don't think that's how dying works.
we're just crushing it so far this morning. Anyone else want to know how things work? We can do the best we can. Good morning, Sean.
Good morning. I have all kinds of fun new toys.
Oh,
My guitar has been restrung and given a bath, so now she's nice and pretty and shiny. Anyone who I bet Colty, Super's not here yet, but Colty would appreciate this. The most satisfying thing is cleaning a guitar when the strings are off, because you can get into all those nooks and crannies that you can't get to when the strings are on.
Sounds
So
cool.
that's
that
okay.
was-
It's
that was
like
a- that
when
was
I
a
take
fun
my
afternoon.
pants off, I can get into the
Get into those nooks and
crannies. Yeah, it's much
and then
easier
I-
than taking a shower with my pants on. So
And I have this new boom mic stand, so now when I'm tired of talking,
Ooh. Whoa!
How does
Can you do that again? Can you do that again?
and
Whoa?
then I say,
He's also muting it with his
Where'd
foot
it go?
pedals, which you missed yesterday. So
I was watching. I saw. I was keeping an eye on you too.
appreciate that.
Since
The band?
since I am the main host of the show, I have to.
Fair. Can't argue with those facts.
I did not coordinate with RHS Jack for that, but I'm gonna have to send him like a post check now
right.
Check
He's
the email.
earned it.
for that. Yeah, he's definitely earned it.
Sushi has checked in.
Excellent.
Thanks so much for being on our show yesterday. We had a lot of fun playing both 5 questions with you, but also gaming with guests, which was super cool. Did you stay for the whole show, Mike?
No, I missed a little bit of it, but during phone calls and when people would bother me when I was trying to watch the show at work. I saw most of the show. Yeah.
People are ridiculous nowadays.
I know, right?
Just you're at work, people interrupting you. Did you tell them what
Like-
you're doing?
They're like, "Hey, can you get?" I was like, "No, I'm busy right now."
A show to
People-
watch. Sushi's on.
See?
Okay, I'm busy.
Seriously.
Damn it!
My favorite named streamer in all of Twitch.
And you missed her appearance.
I mean, kind of, I guess.
That's true. Yeah,
I saw it with my eyeballs and my earballs.
that's all it takes.
You also missed my one Apex appearance for the year.
Oh no, I caught that. Yeah, that was pretty good. You were a couple of times when you outgunned Ryan there.
You were cracked.
Yeah, that one.
Yep, that one. Kiki has coffee and chocolate. I want coffee and chocolate.
Are they together? 'Cause that'd be good.
Mine's together. I got a new coffee creamer that may or may not be Cocoa Pebbles flavored, and it's delicious.
Like
What?
literally branded on the bottle, Cocoa Pebbles.
Yep. They
Oh
had
my
Cocoa
gosh.
Pebbles and Fruity Pebbles at Target,
Wow.
so I was like, well, clearly I have to get these.
I don't know about
So
fruity.
I chose the Fruity Pebbles. I'm iffy about, but I gotta try.
No.
But I got the Cocoa Pebbles. in my
Coffee
cup right
creamer
now.
that's
It
Fruity
is so
Pebbles?
good. I'm gonna give it a shot because I like the Fruity Pebbles milk at the end. So throw that in a coffee. Yeah, it might be
Put in
good.
a coffee?
Do you two
We'll
both
see.
drink the milk at the end of cereal?
Yeah. What do you do with it?
Throw it away.
What?
Because
Do you know how hard a cow worked to make them?
Yeah, and you know how hard oats work to become oat milk? They get squeezed the hell out of them.
You gotta squeeze them a little
Yeah,
bit. You know?
a little bit. It was pretty hard. Did you see that whole pallet we sent to Kiki?
You whisper to them too.
The manager worked on that all night. It's hard. Go to our Discord. Yeah, I would like to know, how does one bathe a guitar?
Oh, you just
Bubbles?
wax it and clean it really good.
Bubble bath?
So you clean it. You don't bathe it.
No, it's a guitar version of the bath.
Gotcha.
No, I have a cleaning kit with a couple special cloths and oils and waxes.
Do you talk softly to it while you're cleaning it?
Well, you have to, otherwise it gets scared. It doesn't have its strings on.
Does it keep trying to jump out of the bath as well, like my dog used to?
Yep.
You want to speak to the manager again, Kiki? Gosh, I don't have a ton of bandwidth here. We're not a huge company. We're busy getting our synergy correct, and we have to unify our strategic plans. We got a whole bunch of corporate stuff to deal with. I think the manager can talk to whomever. I don't know. What do you think, the manager?
I don't see how she couldn't be satisfied with the oak milk palette. It's clearly said on the side, not dairy.
Yeah.
So,
and it's a pallet. What do you want?
yeah.
How do you get milk out of a pallet?
You squeeze it. Very carefully.
Gotcha.
It is Read Across America Day. I don't know if other nations have a similar type of day, but it's a celebration of books and reading and getting flashed by your enemies.
Oh god. Can we just read books now and stop playing this game?
Is shooting in random places. All right. Yeah, that was really bright. So we're asking you today for the topic of the day. What are your favorite books? What are your favorite reading-related memories? Because I'm always curious if reading had an impact on people early on. Read Across America is designed to try to get people to, just find ways to incorporate books into their lives. And basically make a habit of reading, that's lifelong.
Yeah. Well, so this day was created for not obviously, but for because today is also Dr. Seuss's birthday. Spoiler. And
Is that a spoiler?
yeah, sure. Not a
Oh,
lot
I
of
guess
people.
we're doing birthdays. So.
Yeah. I spoiled
I
that.
get you.
But it was created for that, and for me, to answer Ryan's question, Dr. Seuss played a huge part in my life. Obviously, he's not a big reason I learned to read, because I wasn't like, oh, this Dr. Seuss guy is great, I should learn how to read his books. But just the way he wrote and everything he had was great. And I have a tattoo on my forearm that kind of pays homage to Dr. Seuss and my favorite book, which is The Lorax. And yeah, I'm not really a reader, shockingly enough. I think Ryan and I have had this conversation. I think Ryan's mentioned it too, where it just, your brain ends up wandering and you're like, oh, look, I should do this other thing instead of read this book. And it's just really hard for me to focus, but Dr. Seuss was always good. And he always will hold a nice, kind spot in my heart. And I think it's important to celebrate him and reading and all that other fun stuff.
Thanks for lurking, Sushi. Thanks for lurking, 3 dinners. Appreciate it. Good morning, Copia. Good to see you back in the chat. Appreciate you being
Congrats
here on
on
Gaming
being
Morning
first.
Show.
I really enjoy reading, and it's one of those things lately that I've been trying to reclaim, because after being in school for so long, and especially Cairo school, and it was a long 3 years of just like constant work and studying. For a while, I had no interest in reading anything ever again. If you sent me an email that was more than a couple lines, it was too much. So I've been trying to kind of regain that love for reading again, and so I've been trying to read more consistently at night when I go to bed, and it's been nice.
Yay, reading.
Yeah, I finally read Ready Player One, and that was probably the first book that I read recreationally on paper, as opposed to like trying to do the audiobook thing. In quite some time. That was right before the movie came out, because that was the whole purpose, was to try to read it before the movie came out. And then after that, I read Bird Box, because that was interesting to me, because I was never going to be able to read or to watch the Netflix movie, because everyone was talking about, because it's scary. And so
It has the spookies.
yes, it has the very spookies. So yeah, I did a lot of that reading, and then after the pandemic started, I haven't had any interest in reading whatsoever. So, because all that I would likely do is start reading and then immediately start thinking about all the stuff that's going on, and then stop reading. So, kind of Mike's point earlier.
Yeah.
So, missed my jump.
Just like wander off. Go yeah.
Good morning, Kate Zaid. Thanks for being here on Gaming Morning Show. Hope your day was fabulous, both of you. Acopia speaking to your message. Glad to be here, friends. I've missed it. We've missed you as well.
Yes.
There were-
Always good to see
There are many
Syncopia. The
conversations
love
and
of my
tears.
life.
Man, that was a really fast game. Holy cow.
We kicked
Destroyed.
butt.
Thank you.
So, yeah, let
Well,
us
they
know.
were just interested in killing.
Let us know what your favorite books are. Let us know what your favorite reading-related memory or moment is. It is 6:19 on the West Coast, 9:19 on the East, and 2:19 in the UK. National Read Across America Day, as mentioned by Mike, was started because of Dr. Seuss's birthday, National Education
Spoiler.
Association. So some of the suggestions that National Day Calendar has for you: keep books everywhere you spend time. Put them in your car, in every room. Keep them in backpacks and purses. Make them accessible. And visit the library often, as much as you can. Knowing how to use the library and learning the benefits, always a key. And one thing that I did, gosh, when we were all working together, so this was back in like 2010, I volunteered for an organization that tries to make books accessible to those who don't. Because one thing that I didn't realize is how lucky I was as a kid. We had books all over the place, and that's not the case for everybody. And so there's a lot of book banks that are out there with the sole goal of trying to get books to places where it's not common to have them, quote, in the car, in every room of the house. Apparently there's a lot of children, under the age of 10 who don't even have their own book. Like, they may be able to access the library, but it's not something that they have books just hanging around. And I was really surprised by that, which kind of shows an element of privilege in my life that I wasn't aware of until I did that fundraiser. And it was really worthwhile, because the one thing that I noticed is now I gravitate toward a lot of opportunities that involve helping people get access to learning how to read, because now being a broadcaster, it makes me realize how much reading poorly even has influenced my life. Like, I can't read very well. Clearly I can't do phonetics, but reading influenced my life to the point where I fell in love with, language for sure, as far as being able to use my voice and be on the radio and those kind of things. So it means a lot to me. So if you ever have an opportunity to donate books or get involved with like book cleaning drives or delivery drives, that is a very worthwhile endeavor in my opinion.
I feel really lucky in that well, I guess it started with my daughter. Just fell in love with reading, especially as she got old enough to start reading more substantial books by herself, and she just loves to read, and she for sure passed that on to our son. Obviously we did a lot of the same stuff with him that we did with her in terms of reading together and stuff like that, but it was really her love for reading that influenced him the most. And my kids are so happy to just like hang out in their rooms and read, and that makes parenting a young learner so easy when they love to read. So I feel really fortunate that was passed on.
Kiki's giving
My
all
daughter-
the hearts away this morning.
My daughter really liked to read when she was younger, and then they discovered the iPad, and then they enjoy playing like educational games. So that's at least good. It's not just like let's stare at YouTube. But yeah, so it's crazy that, I mean, there are so many different types of games or types of ways you can encourage reading and get kids to really enjoy that. But yeah, I mean, I was one of those kids that didn't have a ton of access to books. I mean, we obviously had the library and whatever, but like, you know, we had friends with like libraries upon, you know, books upon books, and the Lorax was the first book that was mine that I got. So that, I mean, that's one of the reasons it's, you know, it holds a pretty big spot in my ticker, is because of that. But yeah, I mean, and knowing that you did that, I had no idea you did the book drive, or the fundraiser, and that's huge. That's super, super important to give kids a sense of ownership over reading too. These guys have B locked down.
Yep. No, these guys came with one goal in mind, and that's to destroy us.
Oh, and they have a trophy system. Let's see, what annoying thing do I have?
All right, the
That's a
trophy's
rocket
down.
launcher.
That'll help.
And I started to get C, so hopefully that. Nope. I was gonna say, Kiki's giving all the hearts away. Look at that. All those hearts are for Kate. Copia, you get none, apparently. Jeez. Rough. No worries for Copia. Those aren't Sean hearts. Well, this is quite a session.
Yeah.
Maybe we should inform them that Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News is coming up next. Excuse me! Did you know the news is coming up next? You're actually doing us a favor by ending this game quickly.
Dude, rocket launchers in this game are such garbage.
Sean hearts are where the love starts.
All right, well, should we just let him get A so we can get done with this faster? Because this isn't fun anymore.
I mean, at least this is a team that's trying.
They're trying too hard now. They swung too far. They have like points that they post up on so that they can just spawn lock.
Yeah.
Like, these guys drew schematics before this game.
Yeah. I tried to keep one busy as long as I could. Morning, Wage. Thanks for being here on Gaming Morning Show.
Wage.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Were you inside of your microphone
What
when that happened?
what was the sound we just heard?
That was me expressing my admiration for Wage.
Look at that little sliver on B. I did so good.
But like, what's that sound exactly? Like, how does it register on the waveform?
I don't know.
No one knows.
I think it's just a pure square.
Oh my gosh, 6:26 West Coast time, 9:26 on the East. You just watched us get destroyed, and you were here for it on Gaming Morning Show. Hence why gameplay is not guaranteed.
No.
That was crazy. Wage, how is your Tuesday morning going? Would like to know. Appreciate you being here, wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, GamingMorningShow.tv.
Become a Patreon. Our early adopter tier is available now. Go to patreon.com/gamingmorningshow to sign up now. Thank you for your support of GMS.
Big thanks to everyone who signed up for the early adopter tier of Gaming Morning Show. All our subscribers, including our latest one. Thank you, Kate Zaid, for joining us on the early adopter tier. We will have, hopefully, our monthly podcast coming out soon. We talked to Jennifer Ann's group, which was that interview we had earlier in the year centered around teen dating violence, and many of you in chat seemed interested in the topic, so we had Drew back, who we interviewed on the show. We also had some creators of a game that came through the Jennifer Ann's group gaming contest, so it was pretty fun. We'll have that put out as soon as we possibly can and available for early access to those who joined our Patreon. Early adopter tier available until March 31st, so you have less than a month now until we close down the early adopter tier. Thank you for everyone who's already joined us on this ride. It is Old Stuff Day. It is Dr. Seuss Day, National Egg McMuffin Day, World Teen Mental Awareness Day, National Banana Cream Pie Day as well. And our topic of the day, it is Read Across America Day. We appreciate you being with us. We'll tell you about what the Disney CEO said about certain households without kids. Is it controversy, perhaps? Also, there's a bird that was once thought to be gone. It may have been back. Plastic Surgeon on Zoom, and we'll tell you what's happening with Game of Thrones veterans, as well as a new sci-fi series coming to your TV soon. It's all ahead on Gaming Morning Show. Right now, it is time to get informed. We need to figure out what is happening in the world of video games, and to do that, we go to #VideoGameExpert. Here's Sean.
Good morning. It is Tuesday, March 2nd, 2021, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. The BAFTA Game Awards for 2021 nominations have been announced. Highlighted is The Last of Us Part 2 leading the pack with 13 nominations, which I do believe is a record for BAFTA awards. Last year's record of 11 nominations was held by Control and Death Stranding, so 13 is now the bar that has been set. The BAFTA Game Awards began in 2004 and are an annual award ceremony highlighting the best of video games. So check that out. The nominations are in the link that we will provide. And then the BAFTA Awards themselves are taking place Thursday, March 25th, 2021, and will be live streamed on all of the things.
Is that a bigger deal than the Game Awards? Are we talking Oscars, Golden Globes here?
The way I've always seen it, and I don't know if this is just me or not, is that the BAFTA Awards are a little bit more substantial when you're talking about like the artistry of video games, whereas the Video Games Awards are more of the there's more like fan voting, and it's more the hoorah of games, and all of the cool announcements happen during the Video Game Awards. So that's always a bigger deal in terms of like learning new stuff.
The Game Awards, the hoorah of awards.
Hoorah of awards. Here at Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News, we like to give you the really important updates. So that you know when you need to go take care of things. Like if there's a vital console system update, we're going to tell you about it so that you can know to go out and update your systems. So Nintendo announced
foot pedal
update, new system update that you guys need to go out and get. So if for your Wii U's, go out and do your system update for some reason. Firmware 5.5.5 is now available. For those wondering, the last firmware update for the Wii U was back in September of 2018. Why are they still updating the Wii U?
You know, because you like it. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's not for Wii Me. It's not for Wii Us. It's for Wii U.
I'm pretty sure the public has spoken, and it's not for Wii anybody.
Why do you hate the Wii U so much?
It's a terrible system.
Other than that, though, it's great. You would if it wasn't so terrible. Mike's watching YouTube during the show. Are we interrupting you from your other show? Is MGS happening right now? We don't know about.
It is. Yeah. Sports athletics.
Speaking of stuff, segue. Comic-Con has announced that they're officially going all digital again this year. No big surprise there. The only weird part is that they decided so long to make it official for San Diego Comic-Con. So the virtual Comic-Con home event will run from July 23rd to the 25th, similar to last year. And a lot of that's going to be streamed online. So as we get more details in terms of things to check out during those few days, we will share it with you.
Did you watch it last year?
I watched like highlights of it from, IGNs and stuff like that.
Because I know that there was like mixed reviews about whether or not it would be something that was quality, or if it was going to be some sort of an issue and because I'm sure the digital attendance was probably down from what it would have been in person. But
Yeah. If I remember correctly, it was one of those things that definitely, like, you can't recreate that type of experience online, and they failed to do so. But I would rather that and keep everyone safe. And just think about the first Comic-Con that can happen in person in the next couple of years is gonna be just nuts. So that'll be cool.
BANANAS.
Troops. And last news story of the day, EA confirms that they're pulling a bunch of the team from the new Need for Speed game and delaying that game so that they can focus on the next Battlefield game. So apparently folks over at EA DICE needed some help with the development of Battlefield, so they pulled some of their resources over. The game, which is currently untitled, is expected to release this fall on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, and it seems they need some help to polish things off. Which makes sense, and I think just with the current vibe of things, getting a Battlefield game out there for the next generation to kind of compete with the Calls of Duties is a smart move.
Excuse me, what?
You said
The Calls of Duty. And Need for Speed franchise has kind of been up and down the last few games, so maybe delaying that a little bit and making sure that both of these products come out more polished rather than putting two mediocre products out is going to be more successful for them anyway. So that makes a lot of sense. And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News, with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. Maquette, out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and PC. Monster Jam Steel Titans, out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Harvest Moon One World, out on PlayStation 4 and Switch. Yakuza Like a Dragon, out on PlayStation 5. Neptunia Virtual Stars, out on PlayStation 4. Paco Caravan, out on Switch. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Ground Zero Texas Nuclear Edition, out on PlayStation 4 and PC.
How's the YouTube?
It was actually Facebook, but yeah.
Oh, sorry. I apologize. That's not my place to assume what you're watching while the show's going on.
Of that, how do you turn off autoplay? Because I'm trying to buy a new desk for my office to make it more paint friendly, and I was going through the bottom ones, and then the thing started autoplay. It's really annoying.
Completely unrelated. I just want to know if you happen to know how to turn off autoplay for videos that might play while I'm otherwise supposed to be doing something else. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, that's fine.
Congratulations, Name of the Morning, Ground Zero Texas Nuclear Edition. You are now eligible for Name of the Month. Speaking of which, we will have our Name of the Month for February sometime next week. Have you made your selection yet, Sean?
Nope.
Okay,
better not be Mike Diaz.
The review committee is taking it up as we speak. That'd be fun to eventually do on the show. Have like a Name of the Month review committee from the audience.
Have a debate.
Yes, I'd like it.
Well, I think this game is great.
That would require us to play a lot of games that are mediocre.
Yeah, that would be hard.
Thanks for the lurk, Culty Vibes. Appreciate it. Shout out to Kiki Low. Thank you for being here this morning. Be sure to look for the next edition, the biannual Kiki Cup, coming up April 17th. Excited about that. The 58th anniversary edition of the 45th Parallel podcast out and available from Culty Vibes. Be sure to check that out wherever you get your podcasts. And appreciate everyone else who's been with us this morning. Wage, Sushi, and others. Appreciate you being here this morning. Copia stopped in as well. It's great to see you again. Kate Zaid was streaming yesterday as well. That was super fun. Excited for watching everyone who's doing cool stuff on the internet right now. We got This Day in Gaming History and birthdays coming up as well. News from Disney. A Disney CEO comment about households without kids, reads the headline from Reuters. It says Disney CEO says households without kids have boosted streaming success. Mike?
Yeah, his name is Bob Chapek, and he has said that surprisingly strong interest from adults who do not have kids at home has helped increase subscriptions to Walt Disney Company's Disney Plus streaming service beyond initial projections. As of January 2nd, Disney has signed up 94.9 million customers worldwide. And according to some of the research, approximately half of them don't have children in their home. So they thought they believe that's a much higher projection than they originally expected. They knew that some folks were going to want to get Disney Plus, obviously, for things like The Mandalorian, WandaVision, and the upcoming Winter Soldier and Falcon series, as well as just some of the other Marvel things. But it's increased quite a bit. What we didn't realize was the non-family appeal that a service like Disney Plus would have. Chapek said via online. In fact, over 50% of our global marketplace doesn't have kids. When 50% of the people in Disney Plus don't have kids, you really have the opportunity now to think much more broadly about the nature of your content. So the way it sounds like they're really going to try to push ahead in the future and try to do some more stuff that's not just based towards kids. Probably things like the Marvel series, and gives them a little bit more of a freedom with potentially, looking at expanding their Star Wars universe as well. So it's really cool to see that, a streaming platform that lots of folks thought would just be for young people has turned out to be for people without kids too. So,
see, I didn't think that it wouldn't. I didn't think it'd be for only households with children. Like, there's so many people who have loved Disney forever. Look at like Chris M. Yee and Matt Artisan, who would spend every day at Disneyland. So would Sean if Sean lived in Southern California. So
I think there's a distinct difference between going to like Disneyland and sitting down and watching content on a streaming service that. And I get this, like, there's a lot of stuff on there, A, that we experienced as kids that you're going to want to watch again. And then B, I mean, they just have a lot of content on there as well that's not just, Snow White. It's, all of their Marvel movies, their Star Wars movies. There's a lot of stuff on there that's not just for kids.
Yeah,
so
even like the Marvel part, right? Like, that's going to have a ton of people watching it.
Oh, absolutely.
By the way, that was the initial tagline for Disney Plus, was Disney Plus, not just Snow White.
That's a good tagline.
It's not bad. No, it's pretty okay. In fact,
Even Disneyland, they were Disneyland, not just the Snow White, right?
Disneyland, not just Snow White. Kate Zaid, yes, thank you for doing your part by being a Disney Plus subscriber without children.
Would you like my children?
I think I've watched more Disney Plus than the kids have.
Nice grenade.
Thank you.
My 6-year-old is infatuated with Doc McStuffins and Vampirina.
Oh, Vampirina. Yeah.
So we watch a lot of that. It's really exciting.
Those were dead bodies. I got them real good, though.
Take that, dead guy. Take that, Alan Thicke.
I've killed so many people with Simtexes today.
So Sushi says, I knew you were going to say Chris. I only got it for Mando in Mulan, then kept it for WandaVision. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
WandaVision has been so good.
Well, and they were
just
talking
a few weeks ago, Winter Soldier and Falcon.
And they were talking about like WandaVision's big success because it's like the most unique thing that Marvel's done in a lot of ways. Is that true? Where they have Avengers outside of the Avenger universe in a way? Or am I misunderstanding what the premise is there?
I think it was. Whoa! Why are you just sitting there? I think it was just the perfect storm for something like this because they were taking a little bit of a break after Phase 3, and then the pandemic hit, so we haven't had much Marvel stuff, and then to come out with like something so unique and it's paced different because it's a show instead of a movie, and I've never seen anything like it, so it was just expertly planned and done for the time and situation that they're in right now.
And it's legitimately unlike any Marvel thing that has ever been done, to the fact where I was trying to think. I mean, there hasn't been any like fight scenes or anything like epic like Marvel would normally have at this point. And it's still I'm pretty sure I read yesterday it's like the #1 show on the internet or on like available now around the world,
I believe,
because it is so unique and so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's just unique as well, the way each episode is made, according to Sushi. Late for work, heading out now. Have a great day, Dr. Chick. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. Load Last Checkpoint, good morning. The final Checkpoint podcast should be out today. I was watching Joel stream yesterday and was playing a game whilst, having the thing, render or whatever, editing and all that stuff, which I thought was amazing. Could you imagine being able to edit whilst playing a game, but it sounded like it wasn't exactly that? Joel, you could probably explain it to us better. But... Well, I was just like, how are you editing while playing Control? Like, I just don't understand. Like, I want to be able to do that. Yeah, Wage got it for Mando as well.
I mean, we probably would have gotten it no matter what because of the kids, but like, yeah, I've spent more time probably on it than they have.
Yeah, same. Well, and we were at Disneyland in November when it came out, when Disney Plus started, and at the very end of that trip, I got so sick, and I spent a couple days just in the hotel bed, and I was like, well, great, I'll just peruse Disney Plus for a couple days.
I've been fortunate to like never get sick while on vacation. That has to be the worst thing in the world. Like, no, not the worst thing in the world, but in that context.
Well, I feel like if you're at Disney, that's probably a pretty terrible thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's just,
Yeah.
it's got to be awful. You go and you're getting ready and you're excited, and then you have to stay in the hotel room for, you said, a couple days?
Couple days. We had 5-day park hoppers, and I missed the last like 2 days of it.
Oh, wow.
And luckily we were there with a bigger group. The beginning of the trip, my wife was there. She had to leave for school stuff. So after she left, and then I got sick, but we were there with my parents and my sister and her family. And so luckily there were enough, 4 other adults and then my niece there that the kids could still go and enjoy Disneyland and enjoy their couple days, despite me being deathly ill. And so yeah, I just stayed in the hotel bed. I did, however, we still had to ride the ride in the Star Wars area of Disneyland. And so the last morning that they went to Disneyland, I got up and I still felt crappy, but I felt good enough to make it through the park and through that line and ride that ride. And then I went promptly back to the hotel.
Hey, whatever it takes, your dedication is amazing.
I do not suggest riding that ride while feeling sick.
So we talking like poop water sick, or?
It's just really nauseous.
Tell us more
really
about it.
Bad headache.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, both ends
no
kind of
poop
sick.
water.
How was it?
That's gross.
I like how Load Last Checkpoint put the Game Fanatics site in there, and then in the prep description for blank 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 site. No, you can totally. Yeah, it's fine. You can throw it in. Yeah, so check out the latest episode of Load Last Checkpoint. It is available now.
Do it.
It is
Also, today is Read Across America Day. You UK listeners, you do whatever you want today. Or unless you want to come read across America.
MI6, eliminate all hostiles.
really loud. Sorry, headphones warning. Yeah, that's why I was asking. Is there another, like, what's the reading, encouragement celebration of choice elsewhere, right?
They don't read over there. It's fine. Do you guys have books anymore? Is that or the UK, I should say, since we're not just England. We're not just talking about England here. Ah, you killed everybody. Holy jeez, sure did.
Mike watched us die. Thought I had cover.
Well, I died too. Oh, we got jumpers.
Yeah, we do. And there was one drop shot here. I don't know if it was a isolated thing though. Uh-oh, reloading. Leave me alone. We have a knife or two.
I always like when this happens on the show. Wage, to answer the question, one of my favorite books is The White Plague by Frank Herbert, author of Dune series, and I recommend anything by L.E. Modesitt for fantasy. I like how we get to a certain point in the show and someone's like, oh yeah, I should probably finally answer the question. So thank you, Wage, for that. Yeah, I don't really have a favorite author or anything like that. I just know that I remember the library in my really small town being a big reason why, you know, I really got into words. So
Words are good.
You could win them over with your mouth. Words.
Throwing grenade.
Where'd you go?
Boom, shakalaka saka.
I hear footsteps from there.
That's why you should just play without sound, because you can't hear anything.
just play without sound.
It's like a Disney song. Stop jumping.
That was the name of my band in high school, was Play Without Sound.
Mine was Stop Jumping.
We should combine them. Stop Jumping and Play Without Sound.
Shut up.
It's just Amos Street.
Suckers.
All right, we got our birthdays this day in gaming history coming up after this game. Yeah, Read Across America Day. What are your favorite memories of books? I'd made that sound like books no longer exist.
I mean,
Oh, I remember books.
they do.
Are audiobooks allowed on Reading Across America? Yeah, absolutely. Audiobooks have made reading accessible and easier for many, many people. So I think that absolutely accounts. So,
Yep.
I mean, Mike talked about that a lot. I know you use Audible a lot more than probably both of us, and Sean uses it quite a bit. So,
Sometimes
It's-
I miss having a commute to Portland because I was listening to so many books back then.
That's one of the few things I miss about delivering for FedEx is during the day I just put my headphones in, and I would go through like 8 podcasts a day.
yeah.
You know, or a book at least once a week.
Yeah, back when I was working retail, I always thought that being a mailman would be the awesomest job of all time because you could listen to your shows throughout the course of delivery. I don't think that was true, that it's the awesomest job of all time, but that's what I thought at the time.
Frag out.
I mean, it's not awful, but it's there's a lot of pain and exhaustion,
Female operator threat down.
so that kind of sucks. Yeah, this guy's drop shotting like a
Like a drop shotter?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Drop shotting like...
A feminine dog. We'll go up there. Like a golden retriever.
I was very
They
much
are
into the Twilight books as a 14-year-old. That's so
Notorious
what,
drop shot.
such a coincidence. I knew people who were super into the Twilight books as a 34-year-old, so... But it is Team Jacob. I mean, let's get real, Sushi. Okay.
What is Jacob?
Frag out.
Let's ask ourselves, shall we?
But even if you think about, like, some of the young adult series like Hunger Games and Twilight and all that jazz too, you know, that's reinvigorating reading in a lot of people as well. So that's a net win in my opinion as well.
Oh, I read the hell out of the Hunger Games books, and so I'm not a big reader. Right? It takes me a long time to finish books, because like kind of like Ryan, when I start, I figure out everything else that I'm supposed to do, and it's a great time to do it. Like, if I tell my wife, like, hey, you know, I think I'm just gonna relax a little bit and read. She's like, well, this is gonna get done around the house, because that's usually what ends up happening.
System deployed.
And but I went through the Mockingbird, the Hunger Games books in like a couple of days. I mean, I just once I started reading, I couldn't stop, and it was like that with the Da Vinci Code with me too. Like that was also those series just kind of power through.
Mike was also eating Pringles at the time. Once he started, he just couldn't stop. So I got to sneeze.
My big problem with reading is I have a habit of reading like 5 books at a time. So it takes me a long time to get through a book because I bounce all over the place. Oh, guys, I forgot I finished my coffee.
Yeah, me too. It's
Sad day.
empty. It's right in there.
I've learned something today. Thank you, Jed. Sneezing on radio is a whole lot better than sneezing on camera. Oh my gosh, that was probably hideous.
You need a foot pedal that just turns your camera on.
Should we slow-mo that?
We probably could. I mean,
Damn, that
McKenna,
was a
good
good
morning.
sneeze. My headphones have fallen off a lot on this show. Just saying.
yeah.
Oh, by the way, I gave all the books away. You gave all the Twilight books away? The Twilight movies were a disaster. I didn't really do well for the way the books were written. The Hunger Games, on the other hand, were well done. You know, that's refreshing to hear because I turned into the person who does the whole, well, the book was better thing with the Ready
the book
Player
was
One.
better.
Well, the Ready Player One thing, but
Yeah.
I think this is you can't win this battle. Like, to hear that the Hunger Games, quote, were well done, like, that's cool. Because usually you can't win the battle because there's so much more detail and length committed to a book that, like, when you go to watch the movie, you want it to all be in there. And that's, like, it's impossible. You can't win that battle.
And I think you and I have had this conversation before that I think the preferred format of turning a book into some sort of visual media is miniseries. I
Yeah,
think
no,
that's
absolutely.
That's the best way to do it. And that's just, maybe that'll get, to be more popular with streaming services, taking more of the theater role for now, where instead of making feature films of these, they'll make miniseries.
I mean, they lend themselves really well. So.
55 West Coast time, 9:55 on the East, 2:55 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. It's time for birthdays this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know. All depends on the quality of the acting. That is true. I mean, if you have someone like me who can make you believe that I'm anyone, wouldn't you watch? Right now, I'm not myself. I'm Sneeze Boy.
Sneeze boy.
What are the secret of your sneezes? Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence was good as Katniss, for sure. All right.
It's not her birthday, though.
It is not. You know whose birthday it was yesterday? And I failed, Utopia, is I said that we would wish Sarah, your significant other, a happy birthday yesterday, and I forgot. I didn't immediately put it on my calendar, and so I'm sorry.
Happy late birthday, Sarah.
Happy birthday plus one, Sarah.
Happy birthday, Sarah.
Also
Sarah,
learned
it's your birthday.
I guarantee we won't miss it next year.
It's not true.
one of the best Simpsons episodes is what Mike just saying right there. Tucker Cece. That's one
Off
of
to a great start.
Kiki's viewers. Also had a birthday yesterday, and I know that because yesterday Tucker went into the stream and said it was my birthday. Really strong detective work on my part.
Nice. You're good at reading.
a lot of
the
work.
subtle clues.
I know.
A lot of work.
Yeah. Like, for example, right now I can tell, like, it's not explicit, but Wage, I believe, 100% agrees with sushi. So I even think Makida's birthday is like 3 days from now.
So now you're seeing into the future.
I know.
The kid is going to be 67. Yeah. Just kidding. It's John Bon Jovi's birthday.
Are we halfway there?
Whoa.
Living on underwear.
Still vote Lizard on a chair.
That's my favorite.
Did you know he owned an arena football team?
He did the Philadelphia Soul. They were great. Him and Ron Jaworski.
Jaws. Yeah. Jaws. It's my Chris Burrow.
I don't think. Oh, I was gonna say I don't think he was Russian. Sounds a lot like.
Oh!
Russian.
I tried to do my Scottish accent yesterday. I'll try to show it to you on the show. I was reading about official languages in Scotland, and my daughter has a book that for some reason I feel like whenever I read one line in it, I seem to be able to get some sort of Scottish accent going. So I want to know if I'm just hearing things or if it's real. So Daniel Craig, 53 today, the latest and current James Bond, or is Daniel done with that?
Yeah, no, he's got one more coming out. So his fun fact for the James Bond actor times 3 or 4 now, I think, is that he is set to reprise his role in Knives Out 2.
But didn't you like Knives Out?
I've never seen Knives Out.
I really want to watch that movie. That looks good.
But I just think it's really funny that they didn't he's going to reprise his role as James Bond, the mega known thing.
But channeling Sean's thinking on fun facts, that actually is more of a fun fact than telling us, hey, the person that you definitely know is James Bond.
Well, I wish that they would have actual
is this our first?
facts.
Is this our first future fun fact? Is this our first fun fact that's like they're going to do that?
Oh, I don't know.
That's true. It's not necessarily a fun fact because it hasn't happened. So it's a fun speculation.
Right.
I mean, what if he doesn't reprise his role? Then they're going to need to go back and issue like an apology and come up with a new fun fact.
I mean, this is not nearly as fun as the thing we absolutely know about Harry Styles.
Arkansas's favorite harpsichord player.
I mean, those are the truths. Where did Harry get his tattoo again?
Rear end.
Buttsichord.
Culty's pulling my move, doing the unlurk, saying what I want to say, because I definitely am listening to you and want to say something, and then going right back to lurking. Well done. We applaud you, Culty Vibes. Nice work. Damn it, now even Checkpoint saying it was good. So I really want to watch Knives Out. Is it gory? Is there a lot of blood death?
As someone who has never seen it, I'm going to say no.
Oh, Kiki Low really wants to see it. It's almost like we could do a watch party.
All right,
Add it to
schedule
the
this one
list.
for next September.
Rebel Wilson is 41. Rebel's pretty funny.
It's hilarious.
Rapper Method Man is 50 today.
Yeah, he is.
Bryce.
I love that, man.
Bryce.
Remind me to. I'll tell my Method Man story after Sean leaves.
Why can Sean not hear your? I mean, I'm fine with it.
Oh no, he's got to go to work. It's 10 a.m.
Work. Sean's
gotta
got to
fix
work.
people.
Work.
He's gonna fix them.
That's how Sean does chiropractic. It's the same way he dances. It's a fun fact. Let's see. Bryce Dallas Harper, who is in the Jurassic Park stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
40 today. Footballer Reggie Bush, 36. You feel old, Sean?
Yep. Him and I went to school together.
Yep.
Yep, we're old.
Uh,
He's old enough to have retired from a profession.
Is it Nathalie?
Natalie.
That's Natalie?
Yep.
Okay, with an H. Natalie Emmanuel, 32 today, set to make a third appearance in the Fast and Furious franchise with the upcoming F9.
F27. Yep.
Have you seen all of the Fast and Furious movies?
No. Have you, Sean?
I have. Yeah.
Hashtag.
I think I'm missing Does the Hobbs and Shaw one count?
Sure.
Because I've seen the
Part of
name
that universe.
like the Fast and the for whatever.
Anything with The Rock counts. So. Wow, my sentencing today is scuffed. Imagine not being able to complete sentences and saying words wrong, Joel. I'm here for you. Yeah, Rebel Wilson's 41. I wouldn't have guessed 41 for Rebel.
That's crazy, right?
So,
I thought early 30s.
country singer Luke Combs, who my friends from the Montana are all about, 31 today.
He also looks suspiciously like our nephew.
I think he's wearing the same hat that I am in that picture.
Andrew. He looks just like
You're not talking about my son, right? Because you
No,
said our nephew,
our
so
nephew.
yeah.
Andrew.
Wait, your son isn't also your nephew?
Look at him and think Andrew.
Apparently my nephew is Luke Combs. So
Yeah.
cool.
Nice. You should ask him for some.
All right. Any other birthdays you want to get to?
It's Chris Martin's birthday of Coldplay. Way to go, Chris Martin.
Why are
It's
they
also,
always Why are they always chasing cars?
Because they're dogs.
I don't know if that's actually Coldplay.
Yeah. And happy heavenly birthday, Dr. Seuss.
Wait, Coldplay is clocks. There we go. That's good.
There's the yellow.
And
And it was all yellow.
So one thing I'm interested in reading is The Handmaid's Tale. I watched the show first, and the acting was amazing. The content was effed up, but I want to see what the books are like. Yeah, and then if you get done with it, you have to be like, were the books better than the movie? This day in gaming history, 1999, Sony unveiled specifications, otherwise known as specs, for the next PlayStation video game system. They had 1,500 people there. Featured the 300 megahertz, 128-bit Emotion Engine that was developed by Toshiba and Sony. Had a 150 megahertz graphics synthesizer, 32 megabytes main RAM, 30 to run it back 3.2 gigabits per second memory bus, and a whole bunch of other crap in it. That was probably the PlayStation 2, right?
It should be, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, GMS, we are here to give you all of the little-known jargon, like specs means specification.
Emotion Engine. Good morning, Lucy. Thanks for being on our Gaming Morning Show. We are asking you about reading across America. What is your most impactful book of all time? Someone said 1984, by the way. I think it was Copia. I didn't acknowledge that one. I apologize.
That's a good one.
Tecmo released Ninja Gaiden in 2004 for the Xbox. Take-Two put out Mafia the same year for PS2, Xbox. 2006, Xbox 360 launched in Hong Kong, Singapore, and Taiwan. 2010, Electronic Arts released Battlefield Bad Company 2. Xbox 360, PlayStation 3. Same year, 2K released Major League Baseball 2K10. Same year, Wade McGilberry of Alabama pitches a perfect game in the video game MLB 2K10 and won $1 million.
Wow. That's a lot of money. Those are $2010 million.
Yeah, it was like 11
Which
years
is like
ago.
$2 million now.
Mike would know about the millions of dollars.
Yeah.
He's our primary donor.
Yeah, I'm super rich. I have things like this fidget spinner. Yeah, I made it. I invented it.
Did you print that?
No,
I was
my
gonna
daughter
say
gave-
that's a really good looking 3D printed fidget spinner. Looks like almost like the real ones. All right, and MLB 10 came out for the PlayStation 3. MLB 10, the show. Copia, you are deep. That's why we like having you here. All right, we all got to say goodbye to Sean. Everyone say goodbye to Sean. Goodbye, Sean. Have a great day at work. We're gonna miss you. Bye, Sean.
Who said that? Weirdos.
All right, Sean's got.
Hey, have fun carrying all those people.
Did you say carrying all those people?
It's a curing, but I mean, maybe he's gonna carry them too.
Put some on
Sorry,
his shoulders.
sometimes I talk like marbles in my mouth.
Marbles in my mouth. I got marbles in my mouth. Marbles in my mouth. Marbles in my mouth. All right, read across.
Oh,
What's that?
sorry, nothing. I was just vibing.
Oh, we were jamming for a second.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I'd have you give me a sick beat, but we got to have a break. 7:06 on the West Coast. It is 10:06 on the East. When we come back, we'll have our top 10 list of the day. We'll let you know what that is. It is Read Across America Day. I'm so bad at goodbyes. Lucy's torn up. We lost Sean. Goodbye, Sean. Meanwhile, Mike's reading and finding his desk still. How's
I'm
the
actually
shopping going?
I'm texting my boss.
Oh, okay. All right.
She's not asking me questions.
All right. I'll leave you alone then. I mean,
That's
you are at work, phones on personal time. I mean,
I'm listening. So
that's Mike O. I'm Ryan. We'll have more Gaming Morning Show on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, the GamingMorningShow.tv. Stick around. It's coming up.
do you remember me?
Sing us to break.
Don't let your life pass you by. Thanks, Sean, for the memories.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, list of the day and sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningShow.tv.
Good morning, Gaming Morning Show friends. This is Joel from the Final Checkpoint Podcast, here to poison your ears with my lovely voice to remind you that every week, my lovely curly-haired co-host Ben Runnings and I react to the latest video game news and talk about games we were playing over on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Twitch, and thegamefanatics.com. We also record spoiler casts, award shows, Metacritic predictions, and much more, so catch us recording live every Sunday night on twitch.tv/loadlastcheckpoint, 8 p.m. Pacific time, or listen later Tuesday mornings on podcast services. And we are now on Instagram and Twitter with the username FinalCheckPod, so please help us out, give us a follow, and look forward to questions of the week that will be coming very soon. Your replies might just make it onto the show. Shout out again to Sean, Ryan, and Maiko from Gaming Morning Show. Thanks again for welcoming us in with open arms. We greatly appreciate it. We love the community, and we look forward to doing a lot more with you guys this year. Have a good one, guys. See you later.
Just don't do it again, and I'll consider sticking. I'll consider sticking. I'll consider sticking. I'll consider sticking. Make it or break it. This has gotta be the moment. Gotta do it when no one's around. Gotta be strong and I can't be proud. I can take myself out of this game. It feels like hell. Remember to still be humble. When people ask what's going on around me. When people ask what's going on around me. Baby, here's my notice. I'm moving forward past this. Acting like I'm so fearless, but in reality I'm scared crapless. Oh no, it's my turn to change the narrative towards self-worth. We're changing things. Now I'm in charge, darling. Don't be afraid to hear a story that makes you feel so blue. These are happening daily, so go and help someone who needs to become free. Oh yeah, we're all becoming free.
We want to make each other happy, you know? That's just in our nature. And it means everything. Everything we do in our life doesn't mean anything if it doesn't make someone's life happy.
They keep each other high. When the rain pours down and the day goes down, and it feels like we don't know who we are. Remember, you have me by your side. We're always together.
GMS. Time for hour number 3. Right now.
Morning, gamer! It is 7:13 West Coast time. It is 10:13 on the East Coast. It is 3:13 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. UK time. I am Ryan. That is Maiko. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be. You all right there, bud?
Are we skipping the second hour again today?
Did I say hour number 3?
Yeah. Oh, Bob did.
Oh, Bob,
I mean,
chill out.
I would imagine being stuck in that box, he probably has lost track of time.
It's like Bob needs to keep things straight a little bit better. Come on, Bob.
Crazy Bob.
Bob, are you doing all right in there?
Plenty of air in here. No need to worry.
Okay, well, that's good.
We'll do the sword test later.
Bob likes it.
The sword test. It's like a trick.
Yeah.
I love it. It's a magician. Mike, it's Mike and Bob's act. They're going to take it on the road.
Yeah.
It's going to be part of Gaming Morning Show throughout America because it's Read Across America Day. Woo-hoo-hoo, that was a crispy segue. Look at that.
Stab Bob across America? What? That's not as fun. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know.
You know what we're going to play today for the first time in a while, too? We're going to play community games coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, so that should be kind of fun. How have you been impacted by reading? Let us know. What are some of your favorite books or maybe a favorite reading-related moment? I had some good input about the Twilight series books from Sushi earlier, and then that kind of got us into books becoming movies and maybe even movies becoming books. I don't know. We kind of get crazy. We're not afraid. Lucy's hanging out with us this morning, as is Kiki Low. The next Kiki Cup comes your way on April 17th. More details at twitch.tv/KikiLow. 3 Dinners has returned. Thank you for being back. And Makita is here as well. Axe with the Lurk. Appreciate that on Twitch as well. Everyone else who's joining us, including Load Last Checkpoint. Sushi, as I mentioned, has been here this morning, and others. Thanks for being here. The one thing that, times change, right? We talked about this with another story recently where, Mr. Potato Head is getting a change, right, to be a little more 21st century and fit a new world, better world in my opinion. You have Dr. Seuss having some issues too, where there's some books that have racist imagery, and so 6 books in the Dr. Seuss library not going to continue to be published by Dr. Seuss Enterprises, according to the Associated Press. 6 books including And to Think, that I saw it on Mulberry Street, and If I Ran the Zoo will stop being published because of racist and insensitive imagery. The business that preserves and protects the author's legacy said on Tuesday, quote, "These books portray people in ways that are hurtful and wrong." Dr. Seuss Enterprises told the Associated Press, "Ceasing sales of these books is only part of our commitment and our broader plan to ensure Dr. Seuss Enterprises catalog represents and supports all communities and families." So those are some of the books that are going to be out of the rotation, out of the library. But coming up, we will give you a top 10 list of best Dr. Seuss books, because that was one thing that we talked about is at the beginning, Mike, myself, because I've always been into rhyming. So Dr. Seuss, was in my wheelhouse early on. My mom's favorite book is One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish, right? Yeah. And that was one of the first books that was given to my kids down the road, because the rhymes are catchy and they I think help you associate words better.
Absolutely. And I think it's totally fair to you to maybe retire those 6 books. Obviously, one of the things that I think doesn't get talked about enough is just, the world changes and what's acceptable changes, and a lot of different things, kind of come and go. And I think it's important to realize, hey, we're kind of in a different place as far as what we consider to be okay and not. And I believe if Dr. Seuss was alive today, he would probably be all in favor of it. I don't think he'd be like, "Oh, that's terrible." He'd be like, "Oh yeah, no, things change. Let's do that." So, but yeah, for me, Dr. Seuss. I have this. I don't know if you can see it. I have a Dr. Seuss tattoo. He's obviously played a very large part in my life. So,
yeah, racism is wrong. Bottom line.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
And anything that perpetuates racism in any culture is wrong. And so, Dr. Seuss Enterprises recognizing that and doing something about it. What is the name of the wind? Kiki. But I also see a lol next to it, so I'm wondering,
Charles?
So I'm Googling as we speak. Do you know what moo means?
Erotica? I have no idea.
Oh, yeah. Do they eat Nutella?
Erotically?
it?
I
No,
never
not
knew
erotic.
Nutella was so erotic.
Moomin official site, discover the wonders of Moomin Valley. All right, do you want me to try my Scottish accent? You can tell me if it's good or not.
Yeah, do it.
All right, I need to pull up my. I was reading this Wikipedia entry, languages of Scotland. Okay. So here's my phrase from my favorite book to read with my daughter, that for some reason feels like it triggers a Scottish accent. A daughter needs a father. The languages of Scotland are the languages spoken or once spoken in Scotland. Each of the numerous languages spoken in Scotland during the recorded linguistic history falls into either the Germanic or Celtic language families. A daughter needs a father. The classification of the Pictish language was once controversial, but is now generally considered a Celtic language. All right, hit me. I want your feedback.
If I closed my eyes, I felt like I was in Scotland.
I hate you.
I'm so glad that Scott Chick isn't here.
I want like an honest opinion. Like how bad is it?
wasn't-
Like are we at a
wasn't.
D minus or are we at like a C?
Like it's a strong C plus, maybe even a B minus.
All right,
you know.
let's page Scott Chick. Can someone get is Scott Chick on the air right now? We should see it.
I was just looking. I don't think so. I don't see her.
Okay.
Scott Chick, would you like to come in here and listen to Ryan Bushy, your native language?
Oh yeah, Blue
That's not
Dino
real.
is also, I believe, from Scotland.
Ooh.
So
Blue Dino's a new friend, so I wasn't super familiar. But no, it's not terrible.
I'm open to feedback from any direct. It was pretty okay.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
it was good.
That sounds like a C minus.
It's better than some others I've heard. So
Thanks. Yeah, I for some reason felt like that one line, daughter needs a father. That was horrible. That was actually not what I meant to do there. But anyway, that was what I thought would be good, and it wasn't. So, but thank you for your feedback, chat. It's good to know that I can try. The Name of the Wind is amazing. I read it like 10 times in a year and have the anniversary edition. What is it about? It's the first of a trilogy.
Name of the Wind.
The name of the wind is floating in the wind.
Isn't that a song? The Name of the Wind is it made by? What the heck? So I googled Name of the Wind, and the first thing that comes up is Breaking Wind on Google Play, and it looks like a it's like a whatchamacallit, a parody of Twilight. So
It's like Harry Potter for adults and way better.
is it by Patrick Rothfuss?
So the wizard smash, is that what you're saying, Kiki? Is that adult Harry Potter? So Three Dinners, having grown up in Scotland, I mean, could you give me at least an opinion on the Scottish accent?
Yeah, Three Dinners didn't say anything.
That's true. That's true.
Three Dinners, like, I'm just going to talk about the book. We're just going to talk about the book.
Well, or suggest that other people to rate it. Like, I'm not getting 10 feet than this one. What is Moomins though? Is Moomins like young adult thing? Is that like a children's thing, or is it just straight up book? I mean, Smash is an incredibly non-specific term. And it could be the wizards like to run into each other in a mosh
like
pit
a game.
style. Yeah,
Jeez, people.
that's
Does
true.
it have erotic Nutella? That's a good
I
question.
never knew
Grim.
was so erotic.
Hey, Grim. Thanks for being here. Gaming Morning Show. Do you have
One
a
of my
favorite?
books. That's weird. We said books at the same time. Uncle Shelby's ABZs is also pretty fantastic. It's like adult Dr. Seuss.
So is it like Dr. Seuss?
There's no
but
smashing.
All the characters smash.
No smashing.
Do they wear their socks whilst smashing, like the fox? Aren't you happy you're back? You missed all of this yesterday.
I did. I always missed it. A little bit. Like, look, this is like the high point of my day, and then I go get yelled at by old people. But what's weird though is I enjoy that because I'm helping them, but this is still I can't talk about Smash. If I was like, hey, do foxes wear socks while smashing? They'd be like, what are you talking about? What time does Medicare open? Like, okay, that's cool.
It's dark. The kid's
So-
family is murdered, and he wants to find who did it, but has to learn magic, but sick magic, not hocus pocus magic.
Is this the Moomin one or is this the other one?
I think
Because
it's
holy,
yeah.
that sounds horrible.
I still think it's the first one, the night thing.
I hope so. Jeez.
Dr. Smush. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even imagine rewriting some of Dr. Seuss in a Nutella is erotic kind of way. Oh, Lady
well.
Undead. Oh no.
I now have a new hobby. Something I'm gonna have to figure out here is the erotic Dr. Seuss. I'm gonna go. Yeah, sorry. 3 dinners. Is it okay if I use Dr. Smoosh as my pen name? Are you gonna sue me? I'll send you some stickers as like not retribution. What's the the payment, whatever. We'll go with that.
Lady
Have some podcast stickers dying to go out.
Lady Undead, you missed me trying to do a Scottish accent.
Is Lady Undead Scottish?
I don't know, but Lady Undead missed it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she did. You have to catch the VOD or the clip of the day, perhaps. I don't know.
I mean, or I could be encouraged to try it again if it means that I'm going to get
Or you can do it again.
rating. I mean, so far it's somewhere between pretty okay and not good, which I
Well, I
could
think
live
it's
with.
not bad.
All right.
So,
Well, let's do this. It's 7:24 of the West Coast. Lady Undead, if you want me to try it again, I'm happy to try it again. But we need to give you our list of best Dr. Seuss books to read aloud. And this one is important because reading aloud may be different than, say, reading by yourself. I'm used to
Exactly.
chilling with an actual Scottish person. And then I feel like you'd have good authority on this one. So,
I'm used to chilling with an actual Scottish person, not one of them fake ones. The real one.
apparently my ancestry is from Scotland. We have a castle somewhere over there. And
you better go get it.
I have a crest with a squirrel on it. Mighty fighting squirrel, I imagine. Very fierce. And
Wait, did you say a
torment.
squirrel?
Squirrel, yes.
Oh, God. I thought you said a scroll, and I was like, yeah, that's cool, I guess. But a squirrel's even better.
Man,
Those
I'm
things are evil.
Chat, you're gonna make me have to check out Moomin. Is it Moomins with an S or is it Moomin?
Is it a movie?
Yeah, can it be a movie? Because Mike and I are more apt. Although, what am I saying? I'm just as bad at movies and TV as I am at books.
The official Moomin shop.
All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you this list, and you can let us know what you think. And this is, again, Reading Aloud, Dr. Seuss books on Reading Across America Day. Read Across America Day. It's the Foot Book is number first.
I'm sorry, what? Number
It's
first?
number first. As
Okay,
opposed to
that's
number
fine.
10, which it actually is not first. It's number 10. It's the first one on the list as
yeah,
we
we'll go
read
there.
it in reverse chronological order. Or ranking. It's not even chronological. Do you have this list? Did I even send it to you?
Nope.
I'm a horrible host.
No, that's all good.
Here.
It's because you're not the main host. So.
That's true. I need to know my role. Let me share this with you. Yes, if you're not here in the past and you're checking us out for the first time, we're Gaming Morning Show. That's Mike O. I'm Ryan. Radio show that plays games. And sometimes
We
we
do
just
things.
talk through all the segments as well. It happens. You can find Look It's Mike O on Twitch
Stuff.
streaming. The Foot Book. Anyone read the Foot Book? Slow
I think
feet.
I have that.
Quick feet, sick feet, trick feet. Did you hear that, Kiki? Those feet are sick.
Bruh.
Sick. It's a pretty good one. I like the Foot Book. I like the Sleep Book as well, which is the number 9 on this list.
Mm-hmm.
The Sleep Book is a good one to get ready for bed when you have kids. So
Yeah. Yeah, we would read this to my 6-year-old.
number 8, One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. This has got to be one of the most famous books, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like maybe Green Eggs and Ham and this one, Cat in the Hat. Top
Yeah,
3.
I'd say Cat and Hat is. I mean, honestly, Lorax might. I mean, maybe I'm just partial. I feel like the Lorax is pretty big too, but
Lorax is a much longer book, though, right?
yeah, it's fairly long. Yeah.
Okay. This one had the Zans. It's good at opening cans. It has the One Hump Wump.
I
Ned
hate-
that doesn't fit. in
I hate
the
when that happens. The one hump womp. Womp. It's Wow.
Never knew
See, that's the
Nutella
worst.
was so erotic.
Number 7, The Lorax. So your book pretty
right here.
not low on the list, meaning it's ranked 7. The Lorax is a good book. I also appreciate the message because I'm fairly environmentally focused. So
Yeah.
so I acknowledge that many of our viewers today are from outside the U.S. Was Dr. Seuss much of a thing in other English-speaking countries, or in translation, I suppose? But like, I don't
Yeah.
see a lot of Dr. Seuss hype in the chat, so I don't know if that
No,
was-
not at all.
Yeah, because we're pretty giddy.
Not big
about
in
it.
Sweden.
Okay, fair. The Cat in the Hat is number 6 on this list. Only 225 words, which I did not know. I never liked the Cat in the Hat, to be honest.
No, never a fan.
Yeah.
Kind of has kind of a dick.
Wow. Did you watch
Just saying.
any of the Dr. Seuss adaptations, like The Grinch with Jim Carrey?
I think The Grinch was good. We kind of watched that all the time because my kids love it all year long. And then the Lorax is animated, so it's not really the adaptation, I think. But yeah, the Cat in the Hat with Mike Myers, it was not very
Mike
good.
Myers. I was like, did Jim Carrey play both of them? No, it's Mike Myers. You're right.
You know what? He might have been much better at the Cat in the Hat than Mike Myers was.
I like the cartoon, the animated version of The Grinch, better than the Jim Carrey version.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Jim Carrey did really good, but I like the animated one. This one I haven't read in a while, but I remember it. Mr. Brown, Can You? Has
I really
cows in it.
like this one because it's I can be really obnoxious when we read it. So
This is my favorite that I didn't bring up already. I really like this book. Oh, the Places You'll Go. And I like it because I'm very much a dreamer and imagining that anything is possible. And this one has that kind of mantra in it. So
we
that-
have.
I recommend.
I'll share it in the Discord later, but we actually have that quote up on the wall in our kids' playroom because we want them to. We want them to be able to, go anywhere they want and do whatever they want, and Dr. Seuss has a lot of really great sayings, and I mean that's one of them. And that book is pretty fantastic.
Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. That's how it begins. Dr. Seuss's ABC was in here. Number 2 is Green Eggs and Ham. My kids love when I can read Green Eggs and Ham each page in one breath, because there's a lot of long pages in there.
Yeah.
And number 1, Fox and Socks, which is now our favorite Dr. Seuss erotica. 731! That is your top 10 list of best Dr. Seuss books to read aloud.
I just pasted in the chat. There's 37 Dr. Seuss quotes that can change the world. You should all read it. It's really.
I was like, I
really
thought you
awesome.
put the Barnes and Noble list. What's a Barnes and Noble? Tell me more,
It's on my
Dad.
phone.
It is Old Stuff Day, Dr. Seuss Day, National Egg McMuffin Day, which honestly was very close to being the topic. I was just trying to avoid doing food again. We do food so much. World Teen Mental Awareness Day, National Banana Cream Pie Day, and Ryan is a Beautiful Flower Day. Thanks to my friend Maiko. I didn't know you thought so highly of me. I don't remember.
You're a beautiful flower, just like a petunia.
Did Green Eggs and Ham get a Netflix series?
What?
I don't remember that. I believe you, but I don't remember.
Sounds gross.
Uh,
Actually, I wanted to do that for dinner, and I asked my girls at breakfast, and they're like, "Ew, no,
yeah, it just doesn't sound appetizing.
no." Oh yeah, there was an animated series.
Lady and Dead, I'm with you. The Grinch was pretty good. The Grinch animated thing was legit. My favorite
Absolutely.
holiday season classic movie, animated wise, was the Charlie Brown one. Though. Big fan of Charlie
Yeah,
Brown Christmas.
yeah. No, that's definitely pretty good. I really like the Christmas Without a Santa Claus. That was my favorite.
I can
But
get
that wasn't really animated. That was like the claymation one.
I can get really into dancing because of Charlie Brown. Watch, ready?
Yep.
I'm a really good dancer, chat.
Really good.
So
you guys see how good this is? This is like I don't know. Dancing with the Stars. That was the show. I couldn't think of the word. You should be on Dancing with the Stars.
Ooh, could I? I think
Yeah,
I'd be.
you totally
I
could.
think I'd be in. So you think you can dance? Shooby
Oh,
dooby
that
the
would be a good
dance.
one too. Maybe you can be on the Masked Dancer.
Lady Undead, you're the best. Thanks for building me.
Undead
Whoa. It sounded like you ate your microphone again.
Dance. Oh, sorry, I got really close. I got a number forward.
All right, here we go. It is gameplay time.
Dancing with me.
We have sports coming up.
Cheek.
I'm actually wondering, Lady Undead, how often do you get that?
Yeah, is that often? Or am I like an original? Because I know that's not true.
Because every time I go into your stream, that's the first thing that pops in my head is Lady Undead. And then Sabaton Queen is always Sabaton Queen. I've been dancing with your man. I don't know the lyrics to that song, but
Which song were you trying to sing?
I don't know. I was just saying.
Oh, okay. Sabaton Queen, dancing for while you're 17. Ooh.
Oh, in the behind you in the room. Yep, right there. No, left, hard left. No longer in the room. Now in the train car. Now in the extreme opposite direction that you're heading. There you go.
Well, I was just trying to put some space between us.
No, you're fine. I'm just making sure I called it out correctly. No, nice try. Hey, it's Forgiven John. Thanks for being here on Gaming Morning Show. How are we doing today?
We are great, John. John, we popped into Forgiven John's stream the other night. I think Grim, Chris, Me, and myself did, and it was we gave him a raid, and it was pretty good.
It was pretty okay.
Got to watch some fun COD play.
We've been talking
Not the
about
fish.
We've been talking about our favorite Dr. Smush erotica books. So, just typical PG-13 morning stuff,
Ah, I beat you to death.
Back, move into the room. Nice
Ah,
work.
sucker. Beat him up. How have the games been, John? They are forgiven. 40. Look at this, just bludgeon. Boom!
Right in the spleen.
I can't shoot with the sniper rifles. Well, not like this one will be much better, but
Bloody Faster was the first to sing it to me. Okay, then as long as it's welcomed, I will totally sing it for you because that's all I can think of.
Celebratory tomahawk.
The strong and nice bear who eats honey to get strong. I like that line. What's that from? Is that from the book?
Is that Winnie the Pooh?
Man, we had such a hard time, John, trying to figure out why Kiki Lowe's alerts were messing up. Oh my gosh. Kiki was getting double alerts. Getting alerts money worth.
Alerts out the wazoo.
Yep, they're both on the middle and right.
Oh, I got one.
No, we were going to. Our friend Real AJ Storm, which, by the way, AJ, thank you for the host. We appreciate it. We're going to play probably offline for the new one. Our friend Dr. Chick, too, who's an outstanding streamer when Dr. Chick is able to have the time to stream. Shout out Dr. Chick. We're going to try to quad up. What's the game like cap on that? How many players can play?
4.
Okay, so yeah, we'll have to limit it to that. But yeah, that's our plan. I heard it's pretty sick.
Bruh.
He's lying down.
Oh, right in the back here.
Yep, right there.
Sucker! It looks really. Watching you play the other night, John, it looked really, really cool. You guys were killing it though. So I was like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah. No, I really like your setup too, John. If you've never seen Forgiven John's setup.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, to be honest, with Lucy in here too, I'm jealous of both setups because Lucy and you both have dedicated stream rooms, or I at least assume Lucy does because Lucy's looks like a room that's dedicated to streaming. But we were talking. I was talking about this with somebody the other day. I should have Sean build me a fake wall behind me, and then I can put all my Broncos gear out. That can be my stream background.
Why would people hang sports stuff like on the walls? That's just lame. He's to your right. Oh,
He
came
tried to
around.
assassinate me.
He tried to flank you. I also really like how he has the Datsun cam.
Oh, yes, the dog cam. Yeah. I actually really like the big TV behind John. I want a big
that is
TV
also
behind
really
me.
cool. I'm laying behind these cans. He hates the can. Okay, I'm not laying behind the cans anymore.
One was in the back room, out-sniped me. A committal room. Although you also do the music too, so it can be multi-purpose in that respect. Oh, the language, Maiko. Jeez, even your character. Didn't want to shoot him with the gun.
I thought it was Semtex. I thought that would be, but it wasn't. I was wrong.
Hey, you! Bink! I'm right here! I'm trying to make more updates to my overlays to try and showcase as much as possible throughout the stream. This is Gunfight. This is my favorite mode in all of the last couple of CODs.
This is the Mike loses mode a lot. Ha! I shot him right in the spleen. Why are we on spleens?
That's where every shot goes. Whether it's the foot spleen or the
foot
head spleen.
spleen?
Yeah, the head spleen, thigh spleen. There's spleens all over the body.
I love when there's a face spleen.
Oh yeah, Kiki, you were the first to point me
Yeah.
in John's direction, so yeah. Oh, VG, I missed you too. Good morning, VG. Thanks for being here. Second straight day VG's joined us on stream. Again, if you missed our interview with Sushi, you can find it on our YouTube page. There's links to Sushi's stream. Actually, I'm now saying that, and
He's
then I
on
realize
the very back corner. There
I
you
say
go.
that now. I'm concerned that I actually haven't posted the video yet. But VG was here, and VG was part of the 20-second showdown, which Sushi does. That was such a great interview. Sushi, we had a lot of fun yesterday, playing 5 questions.
Sushi's great.
Knee spleen. Ah, the knee spleen. So, what, VG, what questions did you get for the 20-second challenge? Would you get multiple, or do you just do one? And I really should have made Sushi go and get 2 left shoes, but I just didn't have the heart to do it.
Okay. And he was in the very back room, but my aggressiveness is getting the best of me.
I missed.
What?
No, I missed all
You
the shots.
totally hit the
No, I
spleen.
was well, yeah, I hit the spleen. I didn't shoot him in the face. I got to take a shot of anything but water, so I took a shot of soy sauce.
That's disgusting.
Oh, salt.
Thanks for
John.
stopping in, John. Appreciate it.
Sushi is amazing. What's our source on that? It's sushi.
Yay! Victory!
We are so champion. So much champion right there. Ain't that right,
I will
Kiki?
be
Love?
making some sushi this weekend too.
Love that you did a shot of soy sauce. I mean, I like soy sauce.
that's
I don't know if I could do a shot. It made my mouth pucker up right now.
Yeah.
It's hitting all the taste buds.
I'm thinking about the blog.
All right, Lucy's gonna do a shot with soy sauce.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, no, I can't do hot sauce for sure. So you made a wise choice.
Yeah.
Plus 100. Oh, you get 100 bonus points for hot sauce. Fair enough.
I have to take 0 points.
Yeah, take Sushi's screen name there, add twitch.tv in front of it, and that's how you find Sushi. I will make a shout out for you, Sushi, for sure, because it was super fun. And this coming up this Saturday, the Sushi Discord date starts at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Pretty casual, 25 spots available, although Sushi said that there will likely be accommodations if more sign up. Go to Sushi's Discord and check it out. Twitch.tv/Sushi Love Chan.
Sushi. Did you guys ask her what her favorite sushi was?
No?
Oh.
Sushi. What's your favorite sushi? See,
I vaguely feel like it was shrimp tempura, but
for the first time in all of Gaming Morning Show history, 5 questions extends to a second day.
oh, there you go. So it's like 5.5.
I was interested in running, Lucy,
But her name is Sushi. Like you,
I
how
know.
do you not?
because we had her
Who
play the
runs
20.
this-
We had her play
Who
20-second challenge.
That's right. It's just because the main host wasn't there. It's fine. That still made me laugh a whole lot.
The show suffered because of it too. We were very sad.
That's not true. You guys are great. You don't need me here.
Well, it's
a bonus.
It's funny, VG, because we're jumping the gun a little bit. We didn't mean to make this announcement until much later, but our new promo for Gaming Morning Show is 500 Days of Sushi. It's a spin-off of the well-known
Really?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt and
Jordan Gordon?
Zoe Deschanel show movie, 500 Days of Summer. So
Okay. Wow.
just made you
Did
do
a
a
flip.
3-step.
That was crazy.
See, Sushi, even when we don't try to talk about food, we make people want food.
Yeah.
Remember, though, there is one steadfast rule with Gaming Morning Show.
Remember, if you're getting food, you must show and tell when
So-
you come back.
So if you're out there getting food, Kate Zaid, you must show and tell when you get back. Showing on audio is a little harder, and showing via chat is even the hardest, but you still have to try. Explain.
I think on my way to the office after this, I might have to stop and get some sushi for lunch.
Lucy, oh yes, I love playing 36 questions. Absolutely. Yeah.
This is actually, so now we're in the morning gaming show portion of the show. So now this is Cinco questions, which happens via the chat. So yeah,
I just want you to
I don't know if I explained that before.
Mike has no clue what he's doing, but he's making it on the fly.
Yeah, because it's my new morning gaming show.
The morning gaming
Oh
show.
no, we got me. Then you got him. Sucker.
I've never really had sushi. I've had California roll. That might be
What?
it. Yes, I know. Listen,
You live
I grew up in
Oregon.
I grew up in Montana. I got steak and potato hammered into my brain, and if it wasn't that, it wasn't good. So it's taken me forever.
All right, here's what you do. All right, once the corona is over, you go up to Tigard, Oregon, and on the Beaverton Hillsdale Highway, there is a place called Sushi Hana. It is a conveyor belt sushi place, and you'll go there and you'll sit down, and it's $1.25 per plate, and each plate has like 3 to 5 pieces of sushi on it, and then you get just pick as it goes through, and you get to decide what you want, and they have quite possibly the best sushi I've ever had. I would suggest the Rocky Roll. That's my favorite, and it's simple. So that was you.
Do you think assembly line sushi is going to survive the pandemic, though?
Yes, because it's covered. As it goes around, it's covered. It's under like a top. Just
Culty
like I
vibes.
think buffets are.
Culty vibes, you are my long lost brother, because I do the unlurk thing all the time. I'm the worst lurker of all time. Lucy, the crossbow. I don't have a problem with us playing 5 questions. In fact,
Not good. Oh, you shot me right in the face.
I missed.
Oh, nope, never mind. He shot me in the man parts. Right in my no-no square. Yes, Culty Vibe. Sushi Hana is the best.
I got shot in the face.
Yo Sushi. There's a place in Indiana, which is sketchy at best because landlocked. But it's called not Sushiyama. There is a Sushiyama. Oh gosh, what is it called?
You can do it, Mike. I believe in you.
It's a place. It's a place with sushi in it. And you can eat it there. Kobayashi, that's what it is.
We traded.
Kobayashi sushi is... no, 7-Eleven sushi is not real sushi.
Oh my gosh. Our friend Five Sil on the show He and I used to do football broadcasts together for a little while. We went on a road trip, longer. It was a playoff game, so much longer than normal travel for the high school we were doing. Stopped into a gas station to just grab a beverage. Bought a fish sandwich from a gas station.
Yeah.
Don't know.
I get the
that.
majority of my sushi from the supermarket here now because they make it fresh, and I watch. Well, I know the guy too because I get it so often, so he just knows what I like, so he makes it fresh when I walk up. But I wouldn't ever get anything from the sea at a gas station. I mean, even the hot dogs are questionable.
Five still said, quote, Lucy, it was a good decision. Now, didn't spend all night throwing up, which is kind of my hypothesis on the whole thing. But yeah. Okay, so you have a good point about supermarket sushi. It's the same with chicken strips. Chicken strips in like a Safeway.
Or even chicken poppers, those little.
Yeah. They're the best. Like, don't spend your money getting chicken tenders at like a Wendy's or something. Like
$1.99 at most.
Oh my gosh, they're so much better in the grocery store.
And they have like the big. I mean, it's in a good size like cup too.
You did get your answer, by the way. Spicy shrimp dragon roll rainbow reloaded.
Oof, that sounds phenomenal.
Zesty.
Whatever I get today, I'll take a picture of and put it up because I'm definitely going to Meijer and getting some supermarket sushi on the way to work.
Sushi says South Africa, Cape Town has one of the best sushi because there's an ocean. When I moved to Toronto last year, I literally bought sushi from like 10 different places, and it's just not the same. Haven't found the place yet.
That's the tricky part when you get into a landlocked place. Like that's why it's so great in Oregon, because I mean they're buying fish like salmon rolls out there, because there is so much salmon on the Oregon coast and up in those rivers. So like quality.
You know, Lucy.
But yeah, in Indiana, nah.
My philosophy with hot dogs is, if I'm gonna eat it, might as well make it like the most gigantic like sausage experience. So I usually get them at like baseball games, right?
So you're like putting sausage in your mouth?
The hugest, biggest ones. That's what I get. Because like you're gonna go to like the grocery store and buy some ballparks or whatever. Like I'm not gonna sacrifice my limited. Like how many hot dogs does each human have? Like
Wait,
to
what?
eat. Like you know, like
life?
like there's that one philosophy that each like every heart has a predetermined amount of heartbeats, which I believe is not true. Right?
What?
How many hot dogs is a human designed to be able to eat? Like, how many of those do you get? It's like 9 lives for cats.
Interesting. Sushi says if they have a sushi chef, gosh,
You
if
could do
they
it.
have a sushi chef making it at 7-Eleven, then sure. I would love to walk into a 7-Eleven and there'd be like a sushi chef just making fresh sushi. That would be nuts. So I have this retirement plan, right? Someday that I want to make a sushi food truck. And I know it's gonna be rough because you have to like have, you know, your you have to have your fish really cold and you want your fresh stuff and whatever. But I'd live out in like Oregon, and I'd have a sushi fish truck called Run Fish Run, and it would be painted up to look like a giant koi fish, and I would just make sushi. That would be my thing.
You know,
sushi chef. No, did it. I got two. I
I
got
was
two
gonna
times.
say, you know who I bet who could do it? I bet Bob could.
Bob is good with it.
All right, we'll put Bob to
All
the
right,
challenge.
Bob. We'll see.
I'm putting it in the notes right
now
now.
I'm like starting to salivate.
So, if you're gonna eat hot dogs,
You put stuff on it.
eat the big hot dogs. Go kielbasa. Go bratwurst. Might as well, if it's gonna be bad, might as well make it as bad as possible, as little as possible.
That's a sausage. My butt cheeks is warm.
Excuse me. What?
What?
I heard butt cheeks.
Yeah, have you not heard that from the from Tenacious D?
Buttsicle.
Kielbasa sausage. My butt cheeks is warm.
Paging Tenacious D experts, Superphonic and Copia.
I can imagine right now Kiki being like, all right, sushi chef. No. Okay, let's try it again. Sushi chef. on the conference call being like, Kiki, are you okay? Are you okay?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to mute.
What?
I apologize.
Thought I was muted.
But that's a good topic. Can you all do it? And then you change the scope of the meeting.
There you go. Just be like, all right. Before we get to the market share stuff, who can say sushi chef 7 times, really fast?
Warm cheekies.
Super has popped out.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
it's got to be painful.
Yeah. Oof.
I once had my collarbone pop out once.
Of where?
Of my collarbone area.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I like putting chili and cheese on hot dogs when we have them. My 8-year-old when she was like 5 or 6, she always wanted them cold, and that always made me want to throw up.
That can be VG. That can be a new like ongoing feature of Gaming Morning Show. Is send us your best derailed meeting calls. Well, we need to give you like a phrase that pays or something like that. Very traditional radio. And then if you work that phrase into a meeting and you can get us the recording, you win a prize. That'd be
A very easy derailing thing. It's just right here behind me. It's Barry. I often forget that it's there. So when I do like my Zoom calls in here, the other day, we had one for DCS, and the lady was like, "Oh, I really like your monkey." And I was like, "Yep, that's it's a monkey."
It was Sasquatch.
Yep.
True.
I didn't want to be like, yeah, state person. This is it's a big 6-foot Bigfoot behind me.
VG pioneered Gaming Morning Show call derailment.
Put it on a YouTube channel. You'd make millions.
VG, we are going to name it after you. The VG call of the day. Something along those lines. Congratulations. You're now part of the show. We appreciate you.
What do you got?
It's time for sports.
Wait, what was that? Can you do that again?
It's time for sports.
All right, this is sports.
What did I? There will be a plaque, probably. Yeah, absolutely. VG call of the day. Atlanta Hawks fired their coach Lloyd Pierce, upset because they are 14-20 and 11th in the Eastern Conference. That's halfway through the season. Josh McCown has been released by the Houston Texans. An 18-year NFL career, quote, likely ending, unquote, from the Associated Press. I don't know. Josh seems like someone who, every time he leaves one place, someone else picks him up. Chiefs expect Patrick Mahomes to be able to do off-season workouts following surgery on the toe, and optimistic that offensive tackles Eric Fisher and Mitchell Schwartz will be available at the start of training camp, according to the AP. Major League Baseball clearing the way for in-game video using dugout iPads. This has been a sport that traditionally is against any sort of technological advancement being used. Quote, for decades, baseball players retreated to a clubhouse video room to check out their latest at-bats and take a closer look at a reliever coming into the game. But that practice was prohibited in 2020, contributing to a down year for offense during a pandemic-shortened season. So now, you can use it with catcher signals clipped when they are displayed on a computer, meaning you're not going to be able to watch the signals. Baseball makes things really hard.
Yeah.
NIT moving to Texas. They're going to play the entire 16-team tournament in Texas. First time in 83 years it will not be at Madison Square Garden. Sue Bird is re-signed with the Seattle Storm. WNBA 4-time champion will play 20th season with the team. And the British government...
Thought she was a coach.
The British government will provide £2.8 million. Going to try a 5-nation bid for the World Cup. So there you go.
Is it going to be like in a truck? Or, like, how are you going to move all that weight?
It's a lot of...
No?
It's a lot of World to Cup.
I legitimately, though, thought Sue Bird was a coach at this point, because I think I saw her, like, 2 years ago, and I think she was hurt. And she had on, like, her nice clothes, and she was, like, yelling at everybody. So I was like, oh, Sue Bird's coaching now. That's pretty neat.
England last had a World Cup in 1996, so it's exploring to bid with Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, and Ireland. There you go. And that is your sports.
Sports. I really wanted Josh McCown to be the Eagles' new head coach.
It might happen sooner than you think. Players becoming coaches. I mean, hell, Sue Bird might be your coach before you know it. So
I'd take her over with the guy that's there now.
His name's Doug.
No, he got fired.
right, coming up next hour, community games. We will play those. We'll also have a lot more fun ahead on Gaming Morning Show with the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews. Big thanks again to Culty Vibes for joining us. Big thanks to Lucy the First for being here this morning. You can find Lucy, twitch.tv/Lucy the First. Kiki's here. Shout out Kiki Cup. Find out more information. April 17th. It's happening again. The second annual Kiki Cup.
Second annual Tri-County Tri-Wizard Tournament.
Lady Undead's a streamer as well. I don't have a shout out for Lady Undead, but Lady _dead.
Shooting at me.
Oh, forgive it. John was here. Man, VG. It's great to see everyone who's here this morning. All right, we got to take a break.
A party.
We'll come back with
Goodbye.
more. Gaming Morning Show returns in just a moment. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, GamingMorningShow.tv. Mike's going to shop for a desk. We'll have more in just a moment.
We are revolutionary, yeah. Can't stop us now. Yo. There's nothing I got to prove, nothing I got to lose. I will not follow you. It is my time to choose. Nothing I got to prove, nothing I got to lose. I will not follow you. It is my time to choose. It is my time to move. I will not follow through, cause I got my own mind, winning on my own time. Didn't come when I want it, but it's always on time. I'ma go and get it, and it's all put in my vision. Then I'ma show everyone I can make it. I'm different. You can't stop what you can't see. No more chains, yeah, I'm truly free. I pay my dues, it ain't come cheap. No more chains on me, you can't hold me down. 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 Yeah, no more, no more, no more. 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 You can't hold me. Look at where I came from. I can never fall back to the same ones. Only good vibes now, but the hard times is what we raised from. Turn to the ambition we are made from. We don't run, we don't fall, we don't stop, we don't fail. We take all our doubts, the dark clouds, and we still prevail. Raise a fist to the sky, a solution's there. And we stand for the dreamers, a revolution's here. You cannot stop us. You cannot stop us. There's nothing you can do now. Just watch. There's nothing you can do now. Just watch. It's a revolution. It's a revolution. Yeah. You cannot stop us. There's nothing you can do now. A revolution. You can't stop what you can't see. No more chains, yeah, I'm truly free. I pay my dues. It ain't come cheap. No more chains on me. You can't hold me down. You can't hold me down. You won't hold us down. You can't hold us down. Yeah, no more, no more, no more. 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 Yeah. You can't hold us down. Yo. We gon' hold it down. Hold it down, yeah. You can't hold us down. Hold it down, yeah. We gon' hold it down. Yeah.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, Community Games and GMS. Morning Gaming Renews. Time for hour number 3. Right now.
Morning, gamer! Gaming Morning Show continues 8:05 West Coast time. It is now 11:05 on the East. It is 4:05 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. It is Read Across America Day. We are wondering, what are your favorite books all time? Favorite reading-related memory or moment? Let us know for sure. Some ways that you can get involved on this day, whether you're in America or not. Try to keep books everywhere. If you spend time, put them in your car, in every room of your house. If you have access to books, try to do it. Backpacks, purses, it suggests. And visit the library often when we can visit the library often again. Thanks a lot.
There's an app called Hoopla, which I've recently discovered, which is like the most amazing thing ever because it connects to your library, right? And you can like take out books on your tablet or your phone or whatever, and it's incredible. I've been reading a whole lot of the Marvel comic books on that platform because it's been great. Thanks, library.
This is, of course, if your library offers Hoopla.
Has that.
It's really sad. I had one library that did, and then I moved to one that didn't.
Oh,
very sad. Yeah, I miss it. Hoopla is very, very good.
Sorry.
I think you might be able to access it some other way, but it's libraries that supplement things with it, so it's very, very worthwhile.
Do they have to pay for it?
Yeah, I think so, or some way, somehow. I don't know. Math.
Can you just send them pictures of like smiling faces or sunshine or something?
I can send them pictures of Austin's cat. Did you see that picture in our Discord?
It's a large cat.
It's a cute cat. It's both, but it like had his tummy up and it was like, "Who's the good little kitty?" Why did I talk to Austin's cat like many talk to puppies? Do cats respond well to super duper looper geek? One of my favorite reading moments has to be when I was in the hospital. I was in a wheelchair and went to a bookshop. I came back with a tower of books so tall I couldn't see over it. It's a good story. Best of a bad situation, perhaps, AJ?
Hello to the final hour crew.
Good morning, Pickle Feets. Thank you for being here. How's your Matt Damon game going?
Pickle built a zoo.
Yep.
No, yeah, it's a good name for a game.
It's the sequel to Matt Damon's highly revered We Bought a Zoo, which was a book, right?
I believe so. I think it started off as a book, yeah.
I appreciate that Pickle named a wolf after me.
He named a penguin after my dad. I was very appreciative of that. My dad's favorite Sorry, there's drag racing down the street with the post office car.
This is a new
my
segment in Gaming Morning Show, which is Mike looks out
What's
his window
happening?
and tells us what's happening. It's not a new segment. We've been doing this for.
It's not.
Yeah.
Usually before Christmas, it was Mike O waves to the FedEx guy for dropping off all of his kids' toys.
Mike, how close are you to being get off my lawn guy?
I told my kids to get off my lawn this weekend
Okay.
because they were ruining the grass.
It's good to know that you're older than me.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Pickle, we bought another zoo. That's the sequel. Okay.
You bought 6 zoos.
Before you got distracted by the moving object squirrel, which
What
I do
was I
all the
saying?
time. I don't remember. You were telling us something about a
Hey.
zoo, maybe? Matt Damon?
I like Matt Damon. He ate poop potatoes. Yeah. Oh, my dad. My dad's favorite animal was penguins. Wow. Hello. Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday.
You're seeing the best of distracted Mike today. Mike's
It's
been
the
shopping.
February of weekdays.
February 30th is always the toughest day of the month. Poop potatoes. Yes.
potatoes,
Well, yesterday was poop water. Today is poop potatoes.
Poop
It's
potatoes.
it's interesting to get the best poop potatoes. You need to use the best poop water.
Oh. I don't remember him using poop water, but I mean maybe.
Could be.
Yeah, no, I undoubtedly have ADHD. Like there is no way I don't. And my wife's like, "Well, you don't run around," and I was like, "Well, that's not what it is, but that's fine." But yeah, like this morning, it's real bad. So, yeah,
We
I should
still-
close my blinds to try to prevent some of that.
It's funny though, as much as I say I have squirrel brain, but mine's more in terms of ideas and projects and things. It's like the moment I start working on the last great idea that I had, I want to start working on the next great idea I have, so that's where my squirrel brain kicks in. My wife is the one who does exactly what you're doing, which is, I'm going to tell you this great story. Oh, but I just remembered something else. Jumps immediately into something else, and then never gets back to the original thing. She's very good at that.
A lot of times when I tell one story, it evolves into like 4, but usually it sums up with the original one. So it's the whole idea of like going from point A to point B via point like H, L, 7, and 9er, you know, and then it comes back to where it goes to.
Pickle, this is what you signed up for when you decided to become part of the Final Hour crew. It's never too early.
Hello, FHC.
Although neither of the ambassadors are here yet, so Final Hour crew can run wild. No one's here
Yeah,
to
go
rein you
crazy.
in. Go nuts!
Go crazy.
Irrigation is important for your poop potatoes to thrive. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's very. Thank you, AJ.
Aren't we
It's a good reminder.
We're a well-known horticultural show, right?
Yeah.
So-
I went to college to study poop stuff.
Poop stuff.
Yeah, poop stuff.
Everything
The butt
begins
stuff.
with poo.
I learned a lot about the butt stuff in college.
It's really fitting that we're doing all of this on Old Stuff Day. We are the old stuff in this scenario.
Yes, absolutely.
Dr. Seuss Day, National Egg McMuffin Day. Anyone like to segue from poop to Egg McMuffins? By the way, I like how it's McMuffin. It must be McDonald's branded.
Obviously.
Have you ever gone to the store to buy English muffins and been like, I'm going to buy McMuffins?
No.
Okay, I have.
No, I just call them English muffins.
Ooh, guess who's going
Like
to
a
McDonald's Day?
proper.
Way to celebrate, VG.
Surprisingly enough, I worked at McDonald's. I think we knew this one. I worked at McDonald's when I was in high school, so I can't eat McDonald's anymore. It's been going on like 22 years, and I have not had McDonald's because I know all of the things in there, and it's really gross.
See, and I know the way that like Pizza Hut's made, and I still will eat a Pizza Hut, so must be less gross than
well,
McDonald's.
It's maybe. I mean, when they leave the meat in those little trays for like 5 hours, it just doesn't sound appealing, you know?
What's for breakfast?
Poop.
So the meat gets a little more zesty.
Yeah.
Zesty.
All right, thanks, Bob. We have World Teen Mental Awareness Day, National Banana Cream Pie Day, which, to be honest, VG, if I was going to steer the ship toward food today, I might go for banana cream pie. I like cream pies, like chocolate cream.
I'm sorry, can you say that again? You like cream
Coconut.
pies?
I like cream pies. Coconut cream pies. Chocolate cream pies. Banana cream pies. I like cream pies.
Ryan likes cream pies. There you go.
I never knew Nutella was so erratic.
See, Five
My
Souls.
friend hates that.
Five Stills come up twice today. We talked about one thing with Five Still, and now we're finding out worked at McDonald's and still eats there frequently.
That's good.
Pickle,
I appreciate
you signed up for this. Well, sometimes you need to enjoy the best of pies, and the best pie is a cream pie.
That's yeah.
Or an apple pie. Either way. You alright, Pickle? Can we have a check on Pickle really quick? Alright, we got community games coming up. There is a bird that was once thought to be extinct, and it apparently is now back. It's amazing how the world works.
Yep. It's cream pie bird.
It's not cream pie bird. That's not
You're right.
true.
There is a bird that has been discovered again in Borneo, which is a small, I believe it's a small, like, Indonesian country, state, place, city. Researchers from Indonesia and Singapore have found evidence of a bird that they thought.
You all right there, bud?
Sorry. Yeah, I just read your statement and then the bad mind happened. But yeah, so they thought that there was a bird called the, oh, where was it? I wrote it down. I thought I highlighted it. It's a really pretty little bird.
Man, you're crushing it with the stories today.
The black-browed babbler, which was a bird that was first seen back in the mid 1800s. They thought that the bird was extinct. Nobody has seen it for over 170 years, right? Well, recently a pair of researchers captured a bird that they could not identify on the Indonesian part of the island of Borneo. So they took pictures of it and they sent it to colleagues, and then they released the bird because that's what you should do, right? And it turns out that it was the black-browed babbler, which people assumed were extinct somewhere between 1843 and 1848. So it's really cool to see. I mean, I don't remember the exact number. I'll have to look it up and get back to people. But over the last
as good news stories are, it's like, hey,
news story.
We're gonna talk to you about this a little bit, and then we're gonna tell you about the rest later.
Yeah, that's fine. You gotta tune in another time to figure it all out. Right in the middle there. But this is like the 10th or so animal that they have thought has been extinct in the last like 2 or 3 years that they have rediscovered. So it's it's pretty exciting. Yeah, it's gonna be a really long day.
I will be very happy if for some reason we find a dodo before I'm dead, because that's like the most well-known extinct animal in my opinion. Like most people know about the dodo, right?
It's a bird. That guy just messed me up hard with that street sweeper. Gosh. The dodo bird I don't think is gonna come back, unfortunately. It makes me very sad. Let's see. We're gonna do the Google. How many animals believed extinct have been found?
Long live the burb. Did they find the burb in the burbs?
Here's a top 10 list. It's pretty exciting. Oh, why am I rattling? Because we're playing. Okay.
Hey, how do you control how much volume you send me? Is there an extra mixer
There's
for...
a gain.
Can you
I can turn down the gain.
Yeah, turn the gain down somewhat significantly. No, that's way too less.
Better.
Okay, somewhere in between.
Oh shit, I just turned it all the way up. And I also said a bad word. I'm sorry.
Okay, talk to me. Tell me what VG said.
I don't know. I'm reading another story. VG says, how about the mammoth?
Okay, a little bit more.
Saber-tooth tiger. Turn it up more?
Yep.
Okay, I can do that. Bird of the burbs? What?
Okay, that's good. So remember that mark. For our show, that's a good mark.
Perfect. I'll leave it right there. Oh, we're playing. I thought it was in the countdown. What the heck? Left side, right
Yeah,
side, strong side, weak side.
All right, we got community games coming up after this. Proof that making assumptions bad. Read that one. Not dinosaurs. No, I don't really want. Do you want dinosaurs back? Does anyone? I mean, the mammoth would be cool.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Life finds a way. Even Jeff Goldblum can't save us.
Jeff Goldblum. They've thought about trying to clone the mammoth
Appears KIA.
because they found climate change sucks. You know what I mean? Like global warming, not a good thing. However, they have found some pretty like significant finds in like the Russian tundras and the permafrost that have been defawing, and they've found like mammoths almost fully intact with like food, like green food in their stomachs, and that's been hella sick, yo.
So Hofbrew, you're getting into the yes, like the dinosaurs are well more extinct, absolutely, much more well known, wide ranging, all that stuff. I kind of was coming from that, something that's existed like within our, whatever age we're in, right? Because dinosaurs are from a whole different like age of life. So forgive me, that's kind of what I meant.
Age of Aquarius.
Yes, we are in the age of the Aquarius. Do you remember the dawning of it?
No, I don't.
Civility.
A pet raptor. I kind of wish I could have a raptor like a horse, so I can like ride my raptor to work.
AJ, have you watched Jurassic Park? Clever girl.
Yeah. Did you not see Chris Pratt like making friends with it? I mean, they're like besties.
Oh, that's
You
true.
just have to feed it.
I didn't think about domesticated horse raptors. That's true. No,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's my fault.
Who's gonna road rage you if you're riding a raptor? Nobody.
What's the horn on your raptor sound like?
Confirmed.
Or you can just attach one of those like auga horns. Auga, auga. Oh, I'm gonna blow myself up.
Nice work.
Sucker.
Nice rap.
Auga.
Burb of the
Squeezy.
burbs. Yes. Gaming Morning Show GMS presents a musical, Burb of the Burbs.
Oh no.
It's a lovely morning to be listening for the Burbs.
Oh, you're standing up there, you silly Billy. They're on the left
He is
side.
on the stairs. He was smarter than me. He was more patient. Scared me.
Scared me.
They went upstairs after the fact, but
Find the flags right here. So.
by the way, for what it's worth, the noise for the stim in Black Ops Cold War much better than Modern Warfare. Nope. I think Mike's just this is what Duncan does to you.
Oh, what? I shot him right in the spleen. That's fine.
After he captured the zone.
Yeah, I guess.
Whatever. Yeah, I'm much more patient.
Who spiked my coffee?
There's never really a wrong time to show up. It's just the tough part with Gaming Morning Show is the longer that we've been going, it's harder to remember the context of what we've been talking about. So maybe the first thing you heard was today's cream pie day, and you weren't expecting that. Eating
Fishy,
cream
how do you
pies.
feel about cream pies?
Cream pies are delicious. So
Do you like to eat the cream pies?
I can't make them though.
How many kids do you have, Ryan?
I have 2.
So you've never mind.
And I've never once made them a cream pie, like a banana cream pie or
No,
chocolate cream pie.
okay. I'll just-
Community games time. It is 6 no more. 8:22 instead. 11:22 on the East Coast, and is 4:22 for those watching in the UK. I said 6 no more. We start the show at 6. It's no longer 6. Now it's 8. It's 8:22 on this Tuesday edition Gaming Morning Show.
Hey, America Morning. Is that what AM stands for?
No, I don't think so. Anyone know what AM stands for? Isn't it like Advanced Meridian or something like that?
Aldo Montoya. He was a wrestler.
You killed my father?
No, that was Indigo Montoya.
See? And that's why you tune in, Fishy. You never know what we're going to talk about. No, it's, in fact, National Banana Cream Pie Day.
Yeah,
it's a
you got
national
cream pie
holiday.
with a.
So, you were sitting there thinking, hey, would there be a show on all of the streaming world that would talk about those things today? And guess what?
I'm really glad we don't have a guest today who's tuning in for that.
Congratulations,
for this.
Sushi, on being the final guest ever of Gaming Morning Show.
Way to go, Sushi.
It's not on this Saturday, but it is on a Saturday. I did like that discussion. Any other flavors of cream pie besides banana? Like a strawberry cream pie a thing? You can probably get it flavored strawberry. There's chocolate cream pie. There's coconut cream pie. Those are the 3 cream pies that I enjoy most.
Cool.
Are you holding on?
I'm good.
You can turn it off if you need a second here. I can go full screen.
I'm good.
All right. We're going to play our very famous community game.
Don't let the person hanging from the balloons fall into the monster's mouth.
All right, so what we do need your help with is guessing the letters to help the person hanging from the balloons not fall in the monster's mouth. We have 16 banked balloons, and we are up to a second day total. I think 16 was in one day, so this is our second day playing this round. This one is opposites, 4 and then 4. Our best ever was a solid 94. All right, D from Mike O. Nope, you can't guess yet. Fishy, do you play Apex? I didn't know you played Apex. Hey, look at VG. VG's got your back.
That's right.
I'm surprised
We
you
both
have-
like the D. So
Shaq!
Nope, sorry, Bob. It's not Shaq.
it is 4. What if it's Shaq and Shaq?
Well, that's why you should join the Kiki Cup, because the Kiki Cup is the best place to not play Apex and play Apex. So it's a good time.
I'm entering the Kiki Cup.
It's definitely Shaq.
No, Bob, it's not.
Come on, Bob. I think Pickle, and Optimus, and myself may enter the Kiki Cup as a team.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Sorry,
Also a different form of Shaq.
Bob, chill out. Thank
I mean,
you.
maybe
VG.
I'll ask Shaq if he wants to enter.
All right, we're gonna lose this right on the right off the top. I guessed R. You better take a stab at it with one balloon left. Oh,
S.
VG guessed A. Okay, now you guess
A.
S.
Go A.
Okay, opposites, something, and
SHAQ.
it's not SHAQ, Bob.
I love Bob.
Oh, that was a good guess, but we didn't get the R in the spot.
Hard
T.
and soft.
Oh, fast and slow. Fast and slow. Thank you, Fishy, for that F. No,
Nice.
you guessed T. Thank you for that T.
That was good. That was good fish.
All right, we saved the day. Fast and slow. 17 banked balloons. And now
Thanks,
we
Bob.
start places.
Shaq.
Yep.
Bob, chill out. It's not that. So
Shaq Shaquille. That's what it is. The speed of the cream pie making.
it
Yep,
depends.
fast
I
and
mean,
slow.
some of them are made one way, and
Well, it has to be fast or slow. I mean, I don't think you can make a cream pie medium. You know,
Kiki,
you gotta.
you missed, or were very quiet during a very interesting time in our show.
During a time in my life.
It definitely was a time in the show. Definitely happened. All right. Anyone else? B.
6.
P. BP.
Huh? Spill.
No.
Bro. What kind of place starts with a B?
O. Nice guess. Good work, Fish.
Boob. Nope.
Can't be
Ball.
bone.
Ball.
E.
Ball pit.
Ball Canyon. All right, I'm gonna go A. Oh. S? No S.
Baja California.
Nice work. Nope. I did H. That would be B-A-H-A, right? Oh, it's a J.
B-A-J. Sorry. Baja California.
Do you remember when I was opening up the show talking about how important reading is and being able to... How did I make it this far? Well,
It's all
it's Baja.
It's all good. I just like how you said nope.
History. My favorite place is Bar Chart. You ever been? Hey, chat. You ever been to Baja, California? Phonetics are so hard. How did I make it this far? S. I'm really happy that we had one extra balloon. We had lost on me picking the wrong letter. All right, now the guesses are
What's going on? Come on, give us that. There we go. There's an R.
joining us
There's an A.
fast and furiously.
Fast and slow.
Fast and slow.
Fast and slow cream pies. W.
History.
M. Ooh.
Not quite sure. Not gonna lie.
No, not quite.
Oh.
O.
I don't think it's an E.
T.
T. Nope. Into the monster's mouth.
Balls.
Incan Empire.
That was my next guess. That was.
You fought valiantly, chat.
Great job, everybody. Give yourselves a pat on the face.
Well, 18 was the best we've done since we once had 94. How's that make you feel to know that we once had 94?
That's a heck of a run. I'm pretty good with that.
Okay.
You know. Yeah. Don't you know? Okay.
Anyone remember Indira Varma from Game of Thrones?
She was the Sand Snake lady, right?
Gonna join Obi-Wan Kenobi, a Disney Plus series. It's according to Tim Basinger from The Verge, or from The Wrap, rather. Game of Thrones vet. Do I have the right Indira Varma?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Not Baja, California.
Baja.
Arma. They already have Ewan McGregor, or Ewan McGregor, I suppose is how you say.
The reprise.
And do you know Hayden Christensen's back?
I saw that, and that was very exciting news.
Hayden Christensen played the original Anakin Skywalker. Well, not the original, but the original.
Yeah, he wasn't the kid. That would have been one heck of a story arc, though.
Anyway, that one's coming back. This is going to be 10 years after the dramatic events of the Revenge of the Sith. And then Sissy Spacek and Ed O'Neill are going to star in a sci-fi series for Amazon called Light Years. You familiar with Light Years?
There's 10 of them.
It's a couple who years ago discovered a chamber buried in the backyard which inexplicably leads to a strange deserted planet.
So Mars. Interesting. I wonder if Ed O'Neill if Franklin went to Polk High.
Kiki, what's worse, my rolling of the R's or my Scottish accent? Oh, I fell down. That's unfortunate.
Okay, how did you know where I was?
Romance.
That's fine. Yes, please continue shooting me.
So I need my script.
Can we hear your Scottish accent?
I'd
I
like
don't
to
know. Can you?
I'd like to know that this is. Oh, we don't try to win games, Fishy. Except when we try, and we do. There's
Oh
one for you.
yeah, I did really good.
All right, here we go. I don't even remember what I asked at this point. Did I ask what's worse or better?
Wait, what?
I asked Kiki to tell me which one's worse or which one's better.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
remember.
Which one is better? We'll go with better.
Okay. All right.
Positivity.
We mean my romance isn't solid? There. You wanted dubs? Ah, he's in the back. I tried. All right, here you go, VG. I need my cue. Dollar needs a father.
I got me.
Dollar needs a father. The languages of Scotland are the languages spoken or once spoken in Scotland. Each of the numerous languages spoken in Scotland during the recorded linguistic history falls into either of two categories. A dollar needs a father. How'd I do?
Mm-hmm. I think a daughter needs a father.
Oh, that's not a sniper. But imagine if it had been. That's unfortunate too.
I am playing like horse dookie.
Okay, VG, that's all I needed to know. I'm workshopping it as we speak.
That's a Scottish accent?
Yeah. It's a workshopping thing. Like right now, I'm just trying some stuff out. You know, there's nothing better than a live platform with real-time feedback to figure that out. So it wasn't, but I think it's not the worst thing I've ever tried. It's okay. If you've been on the show long, you'll know that not many here are necessarily here to try to make me feel better.
What? I just got double stuff.
But it's what I love doing. I love trying to say sissy spacek and then getting to, you know, words I can't read,
What?
like
You said it before.
inexplicably.
That was really good.
Inexplicably.
Oh, come on.
Did we get shut out?
Dude.
Oh, we had
Nope,
one.
we got one.
There we go.
Nice. Nice.
Well, look who's checking in at 35 past the hour. Was the phone dead again?
Greetings, Final Hour crew, Ambassador Nintendo nerds.
We'll welcome you here.
Morning to the Final Hour crew.
Appreciate you being here. Lucy, thanks for hanging out with us as well. I tried a Scottish accent. We've talked about cream pies, comma, banana. We're talking about reading. We covered a whole bunch of stuff this morning, chat. I'm proud of you for sticking with us. It's a wide array.
Something.
We have
No more cream pie talk, Pickle? Why don't you want to talk about cream pies? You don't like cream pies?
cream pie, comma, chocolate.
There's an oatmeal cream pie. There's like a box. You can get them. There's like oatmeal cookies with cream in the middle. They're okay, I guess.
By the way, line of the day yesterday came from my friend Travis. We were talking about Oreos, and recently someone had handed Sean and me a pack of Lady Gaga Oreos. It was the one, the only Hofbrew who found them. Well, apparently Travis had tried these as well, and says they taste nothing like Lady Gaga. So, false advertising.
I mean, that's fair. Oh, look, my water. I found it.
Cream pie, comma, coconut. It's all sorts of cream pies, chat.
Yeah.
And we'll cover them all.
How often do you guys like to get cream pies? Once, twice, 3 times a lady?
It's Old Stuff Day. It's Dr. Seuss Day. National Egg McMuffin Day. VG's going to McDonald's despite Mike's better wisdom.
No, that's fine. If you want to go get what's that thing called? Ryan?
Like a coconut cream pie or something?
No, at McDonald's.
Egg McMuffin.
That one. If you want to get that, go for it.
You work there and don't remember Egg McMuffin?
I couldn't think of the word, all right?
Did you die?
No, I did not yet. Give me a second.
I've never tasted Lady Gaga, but that's a disappointment. Am I right? I did actually. You know, you're right, Lucy. As a journalist, I should have asked the follow-up question, which is, Travis, how do you know?
Oh, he's in that back room by the green screen. Yeah, he's in there. Supposed to shoot him, not the door. Oh, I was like, he's in the changing room. No, he's not.
Gonzo!
Gonzo!
I don't recall asking for a cream pie counter, but welcome to your contribution. We're spitballing right now. Ooh, why not get McDonald's and a cream pie?
What's for breakfast?
That's right. Get both. Lady K is here. Good morning. Sorry, I was busy talking to Lady K and not watching where I was running. It's so good to see so many lovely people join us for the final hour crew. I think we might have scared Nintendo away. Or Nintendo's walking the dog, either way.
Hello, FHC.
Lucy, though, you were an early arrival today. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
We appreciate it. We always love seeing our friends all day, every day. And by that, I mean the show. No, thanks, Fish. I thought it was apt for a large man to have a donut on them.
A man of size.
A man of girth. Oh, we both flashed each other.
I hope you have a
Then
good
he
off
killed
day.
me.
Nintendo, I am indeed walking the dog, shaking my head at all this cream pie talk. Y'all need Jesus. I don't know. Can Jesus make a delicious cream pie?
Oh.
That's true. Yes. The Chaos Hour is
Imagine
usually
what
on Thursday.
will bring, if this is what Tuesday is.
You know
And this
who-
is without Sean.
Yeah, and you know who I'm most impressed by? Grim is not dipped in numerous times, as you would expect, because Grim is such a lover of the Chaos Hour.
I know what's happening in Grimm's real life, and I'm not surprised.
Oh, is that the apartment flood?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
was-
that's what led to poop water yesterday. Was we had
Yeah, she
two
was
flooded
vacuuming
places.
literally the entire day yesterday. So
I politely disagree.
literally the entire day. Speaking of Thursdays, so last night I was streaming. I was streaming the Medium, and I realized so Austin had to turn in early, and Grim was kind of exhausted after her whole day, and they've been with me pretty much for the entire streaming. So I was like, I can't play this without them watching. Like, it's just not, it's not okay. And it was just them basically. Austin was there for a second, and then after that, so Chris M.E. was streaming. And I was like, oh, yeah, Chris was like, hey. So I jumped into his stream while I was streaming myself. And he was like, you can jump in Fall Guys. And I was like, let me end my stream. And he's like, oh, you're streaming. So I played that, and I realized Chris streams on Mondays and Wednesday nights. And I enjoy hanging out with Chris. So I was like, nah, I can't. Like, I would like to hang out with Chris more often in his streams. So I'm changing my schedule from Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday to Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Okay, you heard it here first.
I heard it here first. Woohoo!
You can find Maiko
And-
streaming on the new schedule.
And my new stream, I have a new stream that we're doing. It's just gonna be replaying Pickles streams, and then pretending that I'm Pickle. Yeah.
So in our Discord this morning, Chris asked maybe it was you, Backrolls, asked if anyone's going to be playing Valheim. And I said, I'd play Valheim as long as there's not a level called Seesaw.
I hate Seesaw.
Good morning! How are you?
It's just all Pickle all the time.
You'll have to remind me. Khalil Storm... Help me, Mike. I cannot use the tongue today.
Khalil Strum? Do you want Strum? Strami? Kiki? No, not Kiki.
Lady Kate.
Khalil?
So Fall Guys is my, worst game on the planet. I am horrible at it. And there is a level called Seesaw, which made me, rage quit the game. So So yeah, I can't play a game if there's a seesaw level. If there's no seesaws in Valheim, then I'm interested.
I really love last night. Chris was like, "You're doing so good. Like for a new guy, you're doing so great." And I really felt like that's like what I say to my 6-year-old when she, gets the food like in her mouth on the first try. I'm like, "Oh, you're doing so great, sweetheart." I totally felt like Chris was just mocking me.
Chris, yeah, what 40 plus crowns probably at this point?
Yeah, I think he's got like 42. Yeah.
A Minecraft GMS server.
Ooh. I was actually messing around the other day, and I was thinking about making like a giant GMS Hollywood sign in my Minecraft. But we could totally do a GMS server, and everyone can build their own house. And
we've already
but it has to be in creative survival, because then people come take your stuff.
We've already had a Stardew Valley GMS crop.
We did.
Yeah. Lucy, I think it's the same person who did the Hunger Games. That's what I'm pretty convinced on with Seesaw.
Or the guy from Saw, perhaps. He might have done it.
Listen, reach out to the manager. Anyone who wants any of these servers, whether it's Valheim or Minecraft, just contact the manager. Wait a second. Mike's on to something. Saw, Jigsaw, Seesaw.
We cracked it, y'all. We cracked it.
We should have seen this the whole time.
Rub it in 3 dinners.
So between you and me, 3 dinners, we have 1 crown.
You guys have 1 win.
Yeah.
Well, technically, I mean, you get crowns for losing.
Oh no, I mean like actual crowns, like not the pity crowns.
Oh, gotcha. Not the participation awards.
Kiki, you're saying Jubbly has 81 crowns?
Jubbly needs a hobby.
He does.
Oh, yeah,
he wins crowns and Fall Guys.
Remember when I was a kid and I said I played video games? My grandfather was like, "You need to get a hobby." Like, it's video games. It's my hobby. Oh.
I don't know why he had his back turned to me. Jubbly has 81 crowns. Cal, do you play Fall Guys? Hey, Jordigi, thanks for being here. Good morning. Welcome in. It's good to see you.
Welcome in, Final Hour crew.
Jordy, we're not rating ourselves, though. You don't have to say good morning from GMS.
Oh, look who it is. Where you been, Mayor?
Okay. That was real awful. Yeesh. Man, Chris would have enjoyed the cream pie talk.
Chris.
I think Chris likes cream pies.
What's your
especially in the
favorite cream
shower.
pies?
It's a raid.
Oh gosh, he's right there in the door. Cal, no, just watch streams of Fall Guys. You mentioned Valheim, and I've dabbled in that. Actually played a bit of Apex again since seeing you both stream it a month back. Yes. And speaking of Apex, big opportunity coming up April 17th. Kiki Cup, the 2nd edition. Oh, we forgot Cream Pie, Boston.
Oh, man.
Yeah, go to Kiki Lowe's stream. You'll find out more. April 17th, Kiki Cup. It's a super fun event, and there's prizes.
Pickle, are you on down for being on Optimus and Mai's team? Or am I on your team? We're gonna try and see if we can't get last place. The battle for last place.
Where is this person? He's a ghost.
How did he get you?
I couldn't
He was
find
like
him.
looking at me.
I got shot thousands of times.
Oh, he blended into the carpet.
Did you try exclamation point win, Kiki? I hear that's how you get the crowns. Chinese
Chris
bolo
likes-
bow.
Austin said she's not gonna play Pickle. Okay.
Oh, not on stream. No, we're gonna have to watch it again. Why?
Awful.
Why?
Awful.
Please be me. Please be me. Okay, good. Why would we play such a violent game?
Oh no, Pickle. Our goal is to be in last place. Yeah, but competitive last, not like throw it last. Are you, dude? Oh my gosh, dude's just sitting in the corner upstairs waiting for people to come up and around the corner. I could probably get like 5 or 6 kills through the whole thing. Man, are they not going? I mean, they're going to win because they have more health, but they're not even going for the flag.
Capture that flag.
Oh, I disagree.
Take comfort, comrade. We'll beat them next time.
First place is fun. Last place is actually skill. That's my goal for the Kiki Cup. So Kiki, I might have to donate like $5 for the last place team.
Spetsnaz, assert your dominance.
Can oh crap! I thought we were dead. It should be a gift certificate for some egg McMuffins.
Thanks for hanging out, VG. Have a great lurk. We're gonna send you somewhere else if you're watching on Twitch, because we have our gaming news coming up right now. What a convenient opportunity. We got smoked. This whole day, our gunfights have been horrible. Excuse me, what? Oh, hey, I know where you're going.
Greetings, Final Hour crew ambassador Chris M. Yee, who is probably in the shower.
Not quite yet, but pretty soon.
Get naked. Come on, baby, make it. You remember that song? Does anyone remember that song?
I missed what you asked me. Super is singing full blast. I would like to donate a last place prize. 5 United States dollars. And the certificate.
In $2 bills.
Ooh, that'd be fun. Gonzo?
Gonzo? I actually said I would print out trophies for the last place team.
I thought you were printing out trophies for the... Oh, wait, no. Kiki's getting a trophy for the winner.
I said I'd help Kiki, but I think she wanted to get like a legit one. So I'll make some like crappy toilet paper trophies or something. See what I did there? Crappy toilet paper.
Stay tuned. Clip of the day, your takeaways that were pretty okay coming up here shortly on Gaming Morning Show. We will be back tomorrow with more. It is time to recap the headlines of the day. You can find them on Twitter.
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
You can follow us on the Twitters.
Follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS, at HeftyGoof, at Look, It's Mike O.
So in Zombies, I am currently a berserker. What's a berserker?
I love berserkers.
Hey, Gonzo, have you tried ! Dad joke? Try it. See what happens. You can find these on our Twitter. BAFTA Game Awards announced for 2021. The nominations are out according to Adele Ankers of IGN. There's an important console update for everyone who's been waiting for the latest update from those who have Wii U's. I never have seen such vitriol around a console like Sean's distaste for the Wii U.
Well, it's a terrible console.
But is it worse than the Jaguar? Atari's thing in the 90s?
Well, I mean, but it was the 90s. I mean, I think because of the time that we're in, yeah, no, it was pretty terrible.
Kiki, are you sure about that? Are you sure of that last part there?
Oh? Have you ever heard of the Dickosaurus Rex, Kiki? I have printed one and it's in my room because I have to hide it because my wife is afraid the children will find it. It's really cool. Dickosaurus Rex.
Comic-Con's gonna be all digital 2021. Pickle, I thought so. Need for Speed delayed. Those are both IGN stories as well. They're shifting the team for Need for Speed to Battlefield, according to Wesley LeBlanc.
Cool. I'm excited.
Marquette is out today. Monster Jam, Steel Titans, Harvest Moon, One World, Yakuza, Like a Dragon, Neptunia, Virtual Stars, Payco Caravan, all out today. And, yep, Richard Saurus Rex. That was the full name of Mike's dinosaur, Gonzo. Richard Saurus Rex. I'm going to be honest, I just took a flyer. I have no clue what our clip of the day is. I just remember clipping some things during the early part of the show. We'll see what happens. Name of the morning, by the way, was Ground Zero Texas Nuclear Edition. Out for the games, the systems, the machines. It's time for the clip of the day. Clip of the day. Hey, everyone. It's the clip of the day.
5.5.5 is now available. For those wondering, the last firmware update for the Wii U was back in September of 2018. Why are they still updating the Wii U?
You know, because you like it. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's not.
terrible.
It's not for we me. It's not for we us. It's for we you.
I'm pretty sure the public has spoken, and it's not for we anybody.
Why do you hate the Wii U so much?
It's a terrible system.
Other than that, though, it's great. You would if it wasn't so terrible. Mike's watching YouTube during the show. Are we interrupting you from your other show? Is MGS happening right now? We don't know about.
It is, yeah. Sports athletics.
There you go. That's what it was. It was Mike watching YouTube while doing our show. That's what the clip of the day was. I remember that now. Great, thorough production level.
Oh man.
Mike was really excited to be back today. Couldn't wait to watch YouTube whilst watching us.
Again, it was Facebook.
Sorry.
Get it
Facebook.
right at least.
Oh my gosh. What a day. What a day.
I sent Gonzo a picture of the Dickosaurus Rex.
Oh, good. You didn't want to share it on the Discord?
I put it in the behind the scenes one. You can determine whether or not I'm allowed to show it because it looks like a penis.
Oh, that's what it is. Man, I did not have that hunch at all. Wow, what a surprise. That was M. Night Shyamalan level of twist that the Dickosaurus very much has a shape, much like anatomy.
Can you please go and look at it in our behind the scenes? I would like to see your real time reaction, please. I'm very curious how this is gonna.
Here we go.
It's pretty great. So you heard it. Kiki said any size, any shape. So.
Oh, and Sports.Gaming's typing right now in our behind the scenes. This is just where Mike, me, and the manager live. Mike? So this is Sean's quote. I don't know if I'm happy or upset about not having context for this. That's true. Mike just threw Richard Saurus Rex right into the behind the scenes and hey, chat, any of you host a non-PG-13 stream and would like to no, I have not shown Kiki Richard Saurus Rex. I don't think this is going to make an appearance on your stream either. I don't know, could be
really,
wrong. It's pink.
It's
purple. It's pinky. It
many
is very
different
shiny. You 3D
There you go, Kiki. That's for you.
You 3D printed this, Mike?
So when I came back from being out with my dad in April, I had to quarantine for 2 weeks, so I was stuck in our bedroom. So I brought my 3D printer with me because, of course, you know that was one of the more important things. So I 3D printed so much stuff that week that I thought this was. I think Kiki saw it. That this was one of the things that I printed.
Do you need to talk to the manager again, Kiki? I don't remember Kiki giving you permission to send it to Kiki.
She said, wait, I missed it.
Oh,
So
that's
it's-
my bad.
yeah.
I didn't read that line. That was clearly.
No. I wouldn't. I don't send unsolicited Dickosaurus pics to people.
Hey, maybe Fishy. Fishy, would you like to have the Richard Saurus Rex sent to you? Yeah, even Nintendo. Like Nintendo said, I'm 18 plus, and I'm still not touching whatever it is that y'all are looking at. Send it over, Mikey. There you go. Chris wants it.
Yeah.
Chris wants the Richard Saurus Rex.
I mean,
I need the manager. All right.
This is why I got a 3D printer.
Hey, Kiki, was it that? Did you send us or talk about R Binded the other day?
R Binded?
Oh yeah. I know. I remember. Yeah, R Binded rated you.
Oh, I was like, is this some other weird thing?
No, not
I'd
to my
also like
knowledge.
to say that somebody who, I mean, you've talked about cream pies a fair amount.
Yeah, banana.
I didn't think you
Chocolate.
by just a dinosaur that has gone extinct.
And the whole time it was the Richard Saurus.
Richard
Rex.
Saurus Rex.
Chat. It might be a little fresh in your mind. I'll give you a little extra time here, but
Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay.
you need them now, though. Also, Gonzo.
Nice.
All right.
Oh boy.
I like Chris is impressed. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna send you to R Blinded from a guide the raid. Oh, right. Yes.
Cool.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna send you that way after this Apex Legends streamer. What was your takeaway, Mike? That was pretty okay.
There's so many. I can't pick one. I'm just gonna go with today is Ryan is a beautiful flower day. That's my takeaway. That's pretty okay.
I, chat, want your takeaway. That was pretty okay. Mine kind of is courtesy of Pickle. We did a Thursday stream on a Tuesday without Sean.
Yeah.
So, Kiki, I'm scarily impressed. I don't want
Just
to
so
be.
I didn't design that. Just FYI, I'm not to that level of weird yet.
My takeaway is I will sometimes be asked about cream pies when I enter the stream.
Sometimes.
I never knew Nutella was so erotic.
It's good to see Cal again. Thanks for hanging out with us on Gaming Morning Show. Good luck with your Apex Legends journey. Fish, it was great to see you. Lady K was here. We had Lucy for the vast majority of the show. I hope you have a tremendously great Tuesday and day off. 3 Dinners hung out with us quite a bit all day. We had VG hanging out and getting either McDonald's, a cream pie, or both. Grim, good luck with all your not poop water.
Yeah.
We're believing in you. All right? My takeaway is Mike has a great imagination. You know what my
Again,
takeaway...
did not.
And again, I'm the wholesome one. My takeaway was Sean really hates the Wii U. Like
really mad.
I don't know if Sean hates UCLA more as a USC alum or the Wii U more. Yeah, Kate was here. It was so great to see how many people were hanging out with us for the whole majority of the day. Yeah.
We love you all.
All right, we're going to send you over to, I think I said Blinded, and it's actually IR Binded is what I'm guessing.
No, you said it right before.
Please say good morning from GMS. We will be back tomorrow with more of Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningShow.tv. Thanks for having a great Tuesday, March 2nd, 2021 with us. Richard Saurus Rex.
Roar.